you really concerned about Sal? I mean, what, really, let's talk seriously about this. And I said, no, I don't feel too concerned. I see he's a problem guy. And he really has a warped reality. And I'm not joking about that. I mean, I see that. But I feel he's a good-hearted guy. And
you always feel that about people, though.
And that's what I feel. You see, I'm very naive when it comes to people.
You say, I hear you say that all the time. He's a good guy. I'm like, he doesn't even know that person.
Yeah, I really don't. I guess I want to believe in the best.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, you always say that about people.
I don't think you should be, afraid of Sal in any way.
Artie, I wouldn't give any opinions in this area.
I'm just saying.
I'm not sure we shouldn't be afraid of you.
Yeah, believe me, there's no reason to be afraid of me.
Okay.
I don't think he's a physical threat, is my point.
Yeah, because you know what? I've seen Sal box. I could kick his ass with one arm tied behind my back.
Well, that is not necessarily how he'll come at you. He's not going to come at you in his weakest way.
Maybe I should dress as Batman and take him on. Howard, if Sal is John Hinckley and you're Jodie Foster, then Robin is Ronald Reagan. Artie's Jim Brady.
Right, we went over this.
Between Artie is Jim Brady from his depression and alcoholism. He's already a mental vegetable.
Oh, my goodness.
So they say that you're in danger, Robin.
I have felt that for a long time.
Sal didn't want to come in, so he asked me to come in on his behalf. And this is a question directed to Robin Quivers. Sal wants to know, ever since he made that comment, he took a swipe at you about your weight, why you have it in for him and are trying to get him out of here. He's in there going, why is every comment, he wants to know why you have
First of all, why are you his lapdog?
I just thought it'd be fun.
Why doesn't he come in?
I want him to come in. Come in, Sal. Come in.
Howard, get rid of Sal for your own safety. This is going to turn into Star 80. The playmate that was shot by her ex-boyfriend.
And he's hardly a playmate.
Here's someone who says, get a certified psychotherapist or psychiatrist to come down there and have a conversation with Sal in another room with a remote microphone. And let's see what transpires. Also, let Sal take the lie detector test.
About what?
About finding out what's going on inside his head, what's really true.
Yeah,
and
what are the questions?
How far he'd go.
There's nothing in my head. There's nothing going on in my head.
No, there's plenty going on in your head. For you to say there's nothing going on in your head is ridiculous. You revealed your inner thoughts here.
Right.
You're obsessed with me. And we're wondering how far the obsession goes inside that head.
I'm a safe guy. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Right.
You're the last person we would rely on.
See, there you go again, Robin.
That opinion.
Sal is creeping all of us out, Howard. Not only do I think... You should just email Sal, I'm sorry. Not only do I think you should be afraid of Sal, I believe Sal will wear your skin like a Howard suit, a la Silence of the Lambs. I also think Baba Booey should be afraid.
It eats the meat.
That's right. He keeps blaming Baba Booey for telling all the creepy stuff Sal does. Sal has revealed some things yesterday that were really mind-blowing.
Oh, it's crazy. He recognized an outfit you wore in a picture and could tell you exactly where you wore it.
I think that's admirable. I mean...
He also wants to go to my psychiatrist.
Oh, that is over the top.
Well, that happened when you read an email from a psychiatrist, and I said to Gary in passing, well, why don't I go to his? Who knows Howard better than him?
Why don't you go to...
What's Howard got to do with your psychotherapy?
Because I'm involved with Howard. I mean, I hate to say these things, but, whatever.
You have to go to psychotherapy, but you need to go to my psychotherapy.
Oh, my.
Because you're involved with me.
Family therapy.
I'm not your family.
I knew it. I
told you, he's psychotic.
I said this yesterday. I said he wants to have, partner or couples therapy with you.
What should I do, Robin? Why don't you make a suggestion?
I think you should see a psychiatrist on your own. This is about you, not me.
I don't think I have any problems. If I go see a therapist, I don't even want to say this.
What?
A therapist will talk me out of looking at Howard differently, and I won't be as good on the show.
Oh,
trust me, you'll be fine.
You're so funny. Why would you be different on the show? Why wouldn't you want to still contrip the best you possibly could?
A therapist would eliminate.
You think you looking at me like I'm a beautiful woman?
No.
Is gonna ruin your ability to work?
I don't look at you like a beautiful woman.
Yes,
at all.
you do.
No, I don't.
You wanted to sit next to me during Batman.
Yeah, I thought that would have been nice, but
why do you need to sit next to me at Batman? Why?
I don't know.
What would we have done? Hold hands?
No.
What? Talk to each other during the movie, like crack jokes? What is your fantasy? Tell me the truth. Tell me what I missed out on.
I don't know. You guys are going to make fun of me.
No, I won't.
I'm going to crack some jokes with you when we watch the movie. Like Doug,
whoa!
Like Doug Goodstein sat next to me,
Right.
So there were a few parts where I cracked a joke and Doug was laughing, and I said, you know what?
This is a waste. It would be nicer to do with Howard.
I would like to have, impressed you as a friend. That's all. What do you do when you go to a movie with a friend? You sit next to them. When me and Artie saw Star Wars, we cracked a few jokes.
That's right.
When Artie and I.
Whatever. We're both dummy.
Two lazy dagos.
Yeah, exactly. So I figured I can impress you with a couple of things,
Right.
And by the way, am I one of the guys outed out of the future?
Yes. You're out of the future screening.
So, I got to ask you, because you're such a fan of the show, you listen to every single minute of it, so you should know. Do you really believe that Howard would be amused that if you sat next to him during a screening and told jokes? You hear Howard say all the time,
right?
I want to watch the movie. I want to be left alone.
Everybody should be quiet.
Everybody should be quiet. So why do you think that would work?
I think I'm in too deep with Howard.
You're not in deep at all. That's the funny thing.
I'm in too deep. I think I pushed Howard so far away that even if I was completely cured tomorrow, he's so creeped out. He's so scarred by my actions that I can't do anything.
I have never in my life, in all my years, felt more like a Playboy playmate with a guy who's online waiting for my autograph than when I'm around you. You stare at me, you fantasize about me, you fantasize about being next to me in movies, being in my apartment.
You think thoughts that you think Howard's having?
And the love hasn't diminished. It's grown. You think you would be around Howard, you would be sort of get a little bit of a familiarity and let that go.
No, you love me more.
I learned something new about yesterday. I
What'd you
didn't know you shower after the show. I thought that was interesting. You came... Well, I never knew that. I never knew that about you. It was 3 o'clock and you were freshly
I've been
showered.
here 21 years. Not only do I not know that, I don't care to know.
I know.
Like,
why
why is
would
that,
even focus on that?
Why is that interesting information?
3 o'clock and freshly showered?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. I mean, why would you shower? But it was
I took a shower because I went for a run.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay, Sal?
Yeah. I'm thinking about
I just figured I didn't need to stink.
I'm thinking about going running, too, for real.
Yeah, of course he is.
And
of course.
Who would be a better bodyguard than me?
All right. Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah,
Who's going to bodyguard me from you?
Yeah, the guy who's going to attack you is running with you.
Yeah.
Artie will. Artie will be running behind me.
I'm not going to be running.
Well, you are the subject of much email.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying. And I just want to make everybody happy.
Trying for what? And how's it making anybody happy but you?
I'm not happy.
You're not?
No, I'm not happy at all.
He's completely unhappy. He's not satisfied with my relationship with him.
How am I happy where I'm trying to make Howard happy, and in turn...
We have this conversation all the time. You know how you're happy? You have your dream job, and you're doing well, and you're working at the place you always wanted to work. That should make you incredibly happy.
That makes me happy.
But it's not enough for him.
But the only person screwing it up for him is him.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing a good job.
Right.
What'd your wife say last night when you went home?
Nothing. She doesn't talk to me.
I don't blame her.
She thinks I'm a moron.
Oh, my goodness.
Complete idiot.
Of course.
Because usually Sal and I have these conversations, and he goes, I went home last night, my wife goes, why don't you leave those people alone?
When we weren't invited to the birthday party for the soccer team, my wife knew it was because of my psychotic. I knew it. I knew I was in for it, man.
Right.
She's starting to look at me like a real creep.
When she says leave those people alone, what you talking about, us?
Yes, yes.
No.
She defends Howard.
Of course.
And the funny thing is that she wasn't crazy about Howard. Now that I work here, she defends Howard, and she thinks I'm a woman.
And to make matters worse, if you think it's that crazy enough, I'm sure she's looking at you and thinking if she could get a quarter of the love you want to give Howard to her, she'd be much happier.
Right. That's why you need a psychiatrist.
When I hear you read email, I hear my wife saying those emails. It's like it's almost as if she goes down in the basement and types them herself. I think she has 20 different emails.
Maybe she is.
It's unbelievable.
Well, because she sees that you could have a loving relationship with her, but instead you're fascinated and in love with me.
You're devoting all your time and efforts and energy to Howard.
And I'm not in love with you. I don't even like you.
He's going to wear you down.
Horrible. That's a horrible thing to say.
He's going to wear you down.
I'm not wearing Howard down. Listen to me. I love Howard so much that I know to keep my distance from Howard. You know,
All right.
So that kind of helps.
Thank you.
And I thank you very much for the screening yesterday.
Yes.
But was he very attractive after showering?
He looked really good. I never saw the wet look before. Your hair came in a little bit closer to your face, which I thought was nice.
The answer is I'm a straight man. I don't know.
No, he makes me uncomfortable.
I don't know what you look like. You look like a guy.
What was I wearing yesterday?
Bright orange shirt, open, no t-shirt underneath it. Nice, flimsy, summery, very bright orange. Yeah, flimsy, little flimsy. It was nice. I don't remember the pants. I was just focused on your hair because it was wet and looked different. It looked good. You look like a white-black guy with jerry curls. You know, it was kind of like, I thought it was cool. I thought Beth looked great, you know, even though she has a little, I think she has a little apprehension now towards me, too. Which,
yeah, I'm really
she used to hug me and kiss me on the cheek. Now she doesn't do that.
No.
She sees me and, like, waves and walks, you know?
Yeah, I know. I told her all about your shtick yesterday.
I'm not that way, man. Yeah. I'm not. I'm just a normal guy. You know?
I told her all about how you want to go to my psychiatrist, and
she should. What'd she say?
She doesn't hug you anymore, kiss you, hello.
Oh, that's a shame.
She knows to keep her distance.
Whatever. That's it.
I'm telling you, over dinner last night, she said to me, how concerned are you about Sal, for real?
What's there to be concerned about? I just thought, you know, I think everything's fine, whatever. And
you would?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. You did recognize the problem with the John Hinckley, Jodie Foster
That's
thing,
just
right?
stupid. It's funny.
No, I'm just asking you. When you listen to what John Hinckley thought of Jodie Foster and how he wanted to impress her and how he was obsessed, you recognize that he had a problem.
Sure.
And you don't see any similarities between them.
No, I would never fawn over Jodie Foster. I mean, take a look at her.
Right. Okay.
I'm much hotter.
Exactly. We're not talking about Jodie Foster here.
That's the part of the equation.
Anybody who shoots somebody over Jodie Foster has more problems than just shooting the president.
What's your favorite shirt of mine? You like that orange shirt, or do you like the...
Favorite shirt of yours is a striped shirt that you wear. It's like a blue and white striped shirt, long sleeve that you wear at work from time to time.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't even know that shirt.
Trying to think of that one.
We go look through the closet.
Probably wore it 3 times.
Really? Maybe I'll give it to you.
Oh, that'd be great.
The next time you wear it, he'll say, Howard's trying to tell me something. He's wearing my favorite shirt.
I'll make a bra out of it.
Get rid of that shirt.
You know the amount of times he wore it?
3 times, about 3.
I'm telling you.
I'm just curious.
You don't know when this last time I wore it, do you?
Probably about 3 weeks ago. We rotate things very widely, which is pretty good.
Well, thank you.
You have Rob's doing a good job for a friend.
Yeah, well, he's got to.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Okay.
So far, so good with the clothing.
All right.
Sometimes I think you should wear a T-shirt underneath, though, that shirt. Sometimes, like that shirt, you should wear...
All right, listen.
The one you're wearing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, can you leave?
It's a peach on peach. And
right. Can you go?
Stand up. Let me see what you're wearing.
I'm getting so creeped out by him, I can't even tell you.
Be a good sport, pal.
You got to leave.
Come on, buddy.
You
Stand
got to
up.
go.
I gotta see this
You
when
got to
you need
go.
a
Come on, bud.
You got to leave.
Stand up.
Goodbye.
You've never done anything for me.
Get out.
All right.
Get out and really.
The words I love
I'm
from
not
you.
standing up. I don't want him looking at me. I feel like a lamb chop. Get out of here.
Again, say it again. Say
All
it
right,
out.
thank you. Oh, my God.
Stand up now and let me see the shirt.
No.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm just really disturbed.
Well, you hired him.
I know. I did.
You know, every day I get in my car and the driver says, has Howard learned his lesson?
In other
every
words,
day he hears these comments from Sal.
I'm getting harassed, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Paulie, you're on the air. Uncle Paulie.
Hello.
Hey, long time no speak.
I don't speak to you. How do you feel? You feel good?
Yeah, feeling good. We got to have you down here.
Oh, very, very good. Listen, I've been lucky talking to you. I got to make a little sing.
Go ahead.
I can do now?
Sure.
Okay, listen to this. Oh, Misty, I was done. Oh, Misty, I was done. You're such a beautiful show. The new generation, they love you. What have you thinking? What have you say? What have you do? That's honestly true. But some the politicians, they never like it too.
Look at this
But
guy.
have you like it? If you have that.
Huh? That's some voice on him.
And
I
my
like
voice is good. My voice is very strong.
you sound good, Uncle Paulie. We'll have you down here soon.
So I want to be there soon.
Yeah, very soon. Thank you.
What?
Uncle Paulie's good when we have chicks down here. Starts calling them whores and screaming at them. Putan.
Okay?
Putan.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Tone-deaf Pavarotti. Stunat. guy's really Italian.
He's great.
Like, I picture him eating prosciutto.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
No, a piece of, like, buffalo mozzarella, like an apple. That's,
he just bites into the whole
just
ball.
pick it up just like an apple, you know.
It's an apple. A cheese apple.
Mangia. Yeah, like a cheese apple.
Yeah. He bleeds olive oil. Garlic. I gotta take a break.
Is Beth really sort of getting that way about Sal?
No, I just think she's keeping her distance. I think Beth's super friendly. Like I saw her.
Yeah.
We were somewhere. She gave double A big kiss.
Right, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's odd to hear about Beth because she's usually sort of tolerant.
Today I was talking about these operators now. I wasn't aware of this, but there's a service for deaf people.
The relay operator.
Relay operator.
Yeah.
So we wanted to know how far would a relay operator go? Like, would she repeat anything? And the answer is yes.
Really?
Here it is. So Sal went on one phone line and called Richard Christie. Sal called the relay operator. And the relay operator says anything, and I condensed it for you, so you don't have to sit through the long period of time.
Let me ask you something, because neither one of those guys are deaf.
I don't know. It just anyone can do it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, explain.
What you do is you can go right on the internet, Robin, and you type in the phone number, and the operator even dials the phone number. So I dialed Richard's phone number, we plugged it into the mixing board, right, and then I start typing.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it. That's good. Thank you. Here we go. Dale, this is unbelievable. Really unbelievable cake you're about to do.
Hello?
This is an AT&T internet with a relay call.
Okay.
This is Jack Nee Hopper. May I speak to Rod Dickinson, please?
Yeah. Okay.
The caller has typed, I'm a dirty little whore who likes protein shakes. Go ahead.
That sounds good to me. I'm all worked up and horny.
I like black down my dirty asshole.
Oh, well, I can fulfill that fantasy. I got a big black...
Take that beefy black and shove it down my until I gag like a bulimic victim. Go ahead.
Okay.
I want you to slam my like a heavy bag, bruise my liver, and slap my and me until I blood. Go ahead.
I'm going to scream in his ear as I the dog out of him.
I want you to take your slimy, smelly, black and my like my eardrums. Go ahead.
By the way, we got to replay this when we get to satellite.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm having even like, it must be great unedited. That's what I'm talking about, why I like satellite. I hate these bleeps. It's so stupid.
But man.
Yeah, she'll read anything.
Oh.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
I want to gargle your delicious and spit it back into your mouth. And then I want you to punch in my face.
Okay.
I want to get on my knees and have you slap me in my face with your beefy, rubbery, dirty, dripping, veiny black. And then I want my dad to come in here and your while I tongue your. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, great.
Okay.
The color type, ooh, ooh. I'm, ooh, yes, yes, yes. More, ooh. Ooh, ooh, quack, quack, quack. I'm all wet. My keyboard is soaked. I feel like I'm typing in a pile of clam chowder. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
And I end up sounding like a dirty, horny Gary. The retard. Shoo-shoo. Retarded. Blue my mouth. You black, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, kids I'm babysitting just came back in the house. I have to clean up my guppy hands and get back to work. Okay, I'm going to make the kids some sandwiches and then I'll be booey to you all. Go ahead.
Okay, tell him I said bye, too. I love him.
Have a good day.
Wow. So they, oh my goodness, I guess they get those calls.
Yep.
But she could read with a little more feeling.
They can't. They're not allowed to.
They're not obligated to read with feeling.
They're not actors.
They should hire actors, though.
Yes.
You could say, can you request an accent? Could you do this in a Mexican accent, please?
Pretty awesome, huh?
Amazing.
Here's a... You know, I'm going to help the other radio stations out because I don't care at this point. I'm leaving radio anyway. I'm going to satellite. So it doesn't help. Artie got these 2 calls at his house. I don't know how these radio stations get through to Artie's house because I can't get through to Artie's house.
These guys have no problem.
To Artie?
Artie's got some weird locking system on his phone that, like, whenever I call, it doesn't let me call. And
Again, certain people get right through, certain people don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I have a block on my phone, and you have some weird block, but then it asks you to leave a message, but you don't evidently ever get the message. There's 2 different kind of blocks.
There's times you told me you left me a message and I never got it.
Right.
You don't know about that voicemail service, huh?
Right. He doesn't know about it.
Yeah.
So anyway, somehow this is on Artie's answering service.
This was within 1 day I got these 2 calls.
And it's first is Z100.
Really?
It's a recorded message from their morning guy, Elvis Duran.
They call Artie.
Yeah, and it's just so, I mean, I listen to this, and I would never listen to the station ever.
Hi, this is Z100's Elvis Duran from the Z Morning Zoo.
And this is Carolina Bermudez calling from 800-242-0100 to tell you how Z100 wants to pay your bill.
That's right, Z100 putting cash in your pocket. Sign up at Z100.com and listen every day at 6, 7, and 10 a.m. and 4 and 5 p.m. When you hear your name, call us within 30 minutes at 800-242-0100. Claim your money.
Okay, this is the best prize ever. El mejor premio. Freedom from all my bills. My cell phone bill, all those shoes I bought last week, that cute black
All
shirt.
right, Carolina, we all have bills. Who wouldn't need the cash? Sign up at Z100.com. So easy. Thanks for listening.
Wow. I mean, first of all, it's an invasion. Second of all, they must be desperate for listeners.
Yeah, because you're not really listening because you like the station. Now you're just listening to make some money.
Yeah. And listen what you got to do. You got to listen at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Right.
6:50, 9:20, 8:30.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, what's up, pal?
Howard, take Robin, take Artie, take Fred. Walk right out the door right now. Tom Chiasano is not only making you bleep the hell out of you, hit the dump button. We missed the whole last part of that. That was funny as hell, but we couldn't hear it.
Wow. Well, I'm so done with this place, and I really want to get out. I mean, not only are we bleeping, but now Tom is dumping out of the bleeps.
Right.
Yes, it was going along. I'm driving my wife to work. We're laughing our asses off, and we just missed the whole last 2 minutes of that whole bit.
I hate it here. I despise terrestrial radio. I no longer am a fan of it. I want to bite the head off that fed me for all these years, and I want to go to satellite tomorrow.
Satellite rock.
Leave. I don't want to waste my time making a great bit.
Yeah.
To only have it be bleeped. I'm sorry. It's not for me anymore. I want out. Tom, I want out now. I'll
see you over there, Howard.
I want a full release from my contract right now. I demand it. You have violated me.
Why does he laugh?
Why are you laughing? I am serious.
Well, because you know I'm not going to give it to you.
Number one, I don't think you're within your rights to keep me here.
No, you know that's not right.
I think there's some of my contract that you're doing something wrong. No. I know it. I know. He's laughing.
I know. You're upset and totally over this whole thing. He laughs.
They're not allowed to run
there's a look on his face and the hand motion.
I want out. Let me out.
No.
I'm telling you that I'm knocking this industry. This is not good for the industry. You've got to release me.
No.
I'm coming out against the terrestrial radio. I'm against it now. I'm standing up for my own freedom by moving the satellite. I need to do it now, please, as a friend.
You know what? I
got to get out.
If I could as a friend, I would, but I can't.
Can't you talk to that genius, Joel Hollander, who is single-handedly ruining radio by leaving me on the air?
He's not single-handedly ruining radio.
Yes, he is. He should get me off. Joel, I beg of you.
Surely the other people in radio must be telling him that.
Joel, you've got to be listening now. I know you can't be listening to Imus. There's not one person left that can listen to that. Please.
What are you laughing at, Robin?
Tom, let me out. Let me out. You're torturing me. I can't.
Sorry.
Did you hit the button on that last bit?
They didn't bleep it properly.
Oh.
I have asked. All right, if I may.
The
please,
first day on satellite, Tom, the first day on satellite, tune in. I'm going to play that bit without any beeps. Everybody get ready.
You realize your first show is going to be 10 hours there?
Yeah. The first show I do on satellite, January, 2 or 3 of 2006. It's going to be a 10-hour show. Get ready.
It could be 24 hours.
I might go 10 hours. It's a 10-hour first show. Be prepared, Artie. See, take a lot of Depakote and Paxil and get your ass in there.
I'm going to bring a sleeping bag.
Bring a sleeping bag, Robin. Bring whatever you need. Mr. X, if you can't go out without 10 hours. And by the way, you can have some Mr. X right on the air. You don't even have to go home.
Nobody's going to stop
It's going to be wild. No bleeps, no nothing.
Oh, that I'd like to see.
And don't worry, Fred. You can go home during it. I don't care. I don't want to stress you out.
Fred has a wife and daughter to work.
Yeah, I got to get home.
There may be some things he has to do.
Right. All right.
Can I say something on a slightly different subject?
I want to leave. I don't want to change the subject.
If I may. I actually got a call from somebody in corporate yesterday worried about Sal.
Really?
Yeah. They say, I'm listening, and should I be... and this person who will go unnamed said, should I be worried? Should I be preparing, like, for the next round of one of these things that we've been through all too often?
Oh, geez.
I know. Let me worry about that. You worry about getting me out of here. By the way, tell them yes, you should worry about Sal. I don't know. I hope Sal's going to be okay. I really like working with the guy.
He really does need
he does a lot of good stuff.
Get his act together, though. I mean, for himself.
I blame me.
How much of that bit did you bleep?
Oh, there were 3 edits.
Wow.
3, so it wasn't 2 minutes. It was 12 seconds in total edits.
Yeah, oh, dude. The whole bit was 2.5 minutes.
They don't understand where they've been and where they're going.
It disrupts the entire
Listen, I have asked them specifically to have all that stuff, all the bleeps, go past Scott. They decided to do it on their own again.
You take all the humor out.
You
know what, dude? I got to get out. It's just not my show anymore. I want out. We used to be able to bleep a certain way. Now we can't. I understand you guys. You don't want any hassles before I leave, so you're playing it ultra-conservative. That's not my scene, man.
I understand that.
Yeah, let me out. Come on. Really?
I can't.
Why? Why?
Why?
I don't have to do live commercials, I'll stop doing them. Would that force your hand?
No. And I think
you
do.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
There's nothing in my contract says I have to read them.
When's the last time you read that part of your contract?
About 3 weeks ago.
Right.
I had my agent look it up because I'm, thinking about becoming a real jerk. I got to get out of here.
I'm sorry.
You're making me mental. You're making me mental.
And I swear I feel really bad for doing this.
Let this be my last show. Call me up tonight and tell me I'm fired. And
do you
please.
think it'll be like that, Tom, that you'll get a call and say, today's the day, lower the boom, don't let him in?
I'll tell you what. Let me go today. I'm not starting until January 1. Give you guys a lot of months to pull your programming together. Come on. Get me out of here, man. It's enough.
I can't do it.
Please. We're doing all these good things. There's so many good things I won't do because I know you're just going to bleep them.
I understand you feel like you're in a straitjacket, and I feel really, I swear, I think you know that I mean this.
It's doing damage to the entire radio industry.
I feel really bad for being in the position of doing this to you.
What will it take to let me out of here? A payoff? I mean, they ain't going to pay. They're waiting till January 1 anyway. If you're waiting for the payoff, if you notice, they don't care. They're waiting. They figure they paid enough. They like all the anticipation. You're feeding right into their plan.
Listen.
You're feeding into their plan. I'm telling you their whole game plan. They like this.
Do that.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It's not the show I hear in my head.
It's the best show in radio.
It is not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
I listen to it every day. Everybody listens to your show. Everyone says the same thing. The show sucks now.
That's right. The show sucks now.
That's not. It does not.
You ride hell, Tom. You burn.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces up me and sticks on you. Okay, Brian? Right. All right. Isn't Dave Grohl waiting outside? Love Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. Thanks, Tom. All right.
You better not do dirty songs.
Yeah.
Hey, keep it clean, Dave.
No mother effer in Monkey Wrench or Everlong.
Hey, Mike Tyson, just to wrap that whole conversation up, let me move on here. So frustrating. I'm thinking the whole audience is cracking up.
And they can't even hear some of it.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, because 12 seconds, that obliterates the whole thing, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was already bleeped, and the bleeps got bleeped.
The bleeps got dumped.
Yes, Michael.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I was calling to say that in Chicago, I think they're double editing the show.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, it's been chopped up, and it's awful. You should just read from the Bible one day, read from the Quran the next day, and just bore people away, and then maybe they'll let you out of your contract.
Yeah, I don't operate like that, though. I mean, that's like... Yeah, I don't hate these guys. They've been really good to me. I just... It's enough already.
Oh, no, I understand, yeah. But, yeah, they've been killing you here in Chicago.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do about it.
Well, I know. You're moving on, but try to have a good day, everyone.
If I read from the Bible, they probably bleeped that because it's racing.
Yeah,
I'm sure they would.
Yeah, there are parts of the Bible you probably couldn't read on this show. All right, this is a whole list of how Mike Tyson went through all his money. We discussed Michael Jackson pretty thoroughly, right?
Yeah.
I was doing the rap about Z100. If you think that's bad, then... So Artie then gets a call from WKTU.
Right. Their morning team.
Everybody wants you, Artie.
Yeah. This is Goomba Johnny, who is more annoying than Elvis Duran.
Hi, this is Balthazar and Goomba Johnny in a recorded message for 103.5 KT.
Balthazar.
You call us at 1-800-245-1035. How'd you like to put $1,000 in your hand just for listening to KTU? Here's how you play. Listen for the KTU Grand in Your Hand Song of the Hour at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. And when it plays...
Why are they yelling into my phone?
Why is he so, excited?
I don't know. I don't even know what he's saying. I'll be honest with you. I'm completely out of
I
this.
can't hear him. I'm just, monitoring this decibel level.
You call it 103 and win $1,000. It's that easy. Tomorrow's bonus Thursday. That means call us 103 and 1035. Each wins $1,000. Listen to KTU for all the details or visit KTU.com. KTU's Grand in Your Hand from 103.5 KTU. The beat of New York.
The beat. Yeah, they're yelling.
That's so old school. Hey, the other thing is, too, they bust your balls for just $1,000. Phone calls to the house. You got to listen 27 hours a day.
Yeah.
I'm way too easy. I just give people $1,000.
Yeah, there's no...
The sales department sometimes comes in and goes,
listening.
We have like $10,000 to give away. I said, well, let's just give it to people. They go, what do you mean? I go, just hand it to them. I mean, whoever calls in, we'll give them money.
Yeah, you don't have a 7:05 listening time.
I don't know, man.
One of my best
100th caller.
One of my best friends, Deej, called me up yesterday to tell me he had twin babies, and he was very calm. He said, "Hey, I had twins," He
wasn't that excited.
Yeah, right. And these two guys, "Hey, you're gonna call?"
Hi, this is Balthazar and Goomba Johnny in a recorded message for 103.5.
Hey, it's Goomba Johnny and Balthazar. Holy mackerel! I can't believe it. Two superstars calling me.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, guys?
KTU. Call us at 1-800-245-1.
Do you know any human being who talks like this?
No.
I mean, really, think about it. I mean,
not unless their house is on fire or something.
Yeah, right. I don't even think then. I'm trying to think if my house would be...
My house is on fire.
Yeah, you don't even reach this level then.
103.5. How'd you like to put $1,000 in your hand just for listening to KTU? Here's how you play. Listen for the KTU Grand.
They're so friggin' excited over $1,000. What are they paying those guys?
Here's how you play.
Must be paying them 10 cents. I want to use the F word here. Wait till I get the satellite.
I want to give you $1,000.
I mean, okay.
Call us.
No. I'm not calling.
I couldn't... I'd be...
Hello, 911. John Wayne Gacy is eating me alive.
Nicole Simpson's 911 call was calmer. She had OJ.
Yes.
Listen to this.
911 emergency. Can you get someone over here now to 325 Gretna Green?
Stop for a second.
Please. Okay.
Stop for a second. Nicole had a fuming wild man named OJ who had beaten her several times. Now he was banging at the door, ready to come in and beat the crap out of her and yelling, put the phone down.
An NFL player.
And listen to her.
What does he look like? He's
O.J. Simpson. I think you know his record. Could you just send somebody over here?
Okay, what is he doing there?
He just drove up again.
He just drove
somebody
up?
over.
Okay, wait a minute. What kind of car is he in?
He's in a white Bronco. But first of all, he broke the back door down to get in.
Okay, wait a minute. What's your name?
Nicole Simpson.
Okay, is he the sportscaster or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
Wait a minute. We're sending the police. What is he doing? Is he threatening you?
Going nuts.
Okay, has he threatened you in any way, or?
That's a woman who might be losing her life.
Right.
You have Song of the Hour at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. And when it plays, be caller 103 and win $1,000. It's...
Holy mackerel.
You're going to hear him in a minute. He's about to come in again.
Okay, just stay on the line.
I don't want to stay on the line. He's going to beat the...
Wait a minute. Just stay on the line so we can know what's going on until the police get there, okay? Okay, Nicole?
Uh-huh.
Just a moment. Does he have any weapons?
I don't know.
Okay.
He went home. Now he's back. My kids are upstairs sleeping, and I don't want anything to happen.
That easy. Tomorrow's bonus Thursday. That means callers 103 and 103.5 each win $1,000. Listen to KTU for all the details or visit KTU.com. KTU's grand in your hand from 103.5 KTU. The beat of New York.
Wow.
Maybe they actually have guns to their heads.
Hey, it's Baltazar. O.J. Simpson's making me call you.
Hey! I would blow out in a day doing that.
I tell you.
Hey, it's Howard Stern! Those guys do the morning show or the afternoon show, and I'm going to tell you something. I don't think I could do an hour at that energy level.
Yeah.
But they play music, right?
Yeah.
I guess. I've never heard
be
it.
on oxygen between breaks.
They need two guys to play that music? What is the music? Is it black stuff?
KTU
Urban,
is...
yeah,
urban? I mean,
urban.
Not black, urban. Urban.
Urban.
Urban. They started calling it urban to fool the advertisers.
Is it working?
Yeah. Advertisers think white people are part of that whole thing. Here's Johnny Balthazar. You're not going to believe this. We have money to give away.
I wonder if the other guy ever takes the high part, because I noticed that, Balthazar gets to go, hey, I'm Balthazar. And then and I'm Goomba Johnny.
Could you imagine getting, like I had 3 messages, 2 of them were Elvis Duran and these guys.
What do you think? Do they both have the same? Like, they have it. We get off the phone. What do you think's going on? Like, do you think they all know they're all calling? Like, Z100 starts calling, and then...
Are you on some crazy list?
And then
Yeah, I guess-
KTU goes, hey, we better call too?
Maybe it's random numbers they just have. I don't know. We're so lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Joe, what's up, man?
What's up? I just called to see how you called the Michael Jackson trial right. So I just wanted to know how you feel about it. You think that you'll have a career afterwards, or
As a political analyst or a trial commentator?
I think he's talking about Michael Jackson, not you.
No, I was talking about my career as a trial commentator. No, of course I called it right. The evidence was flimsy. I did about a 20-minute rap on the Michael Jackson thing, but to give you the summation, no. I think that Michael Jackson could have a career in Europe, because evidently they don't care in Europe. They don't give a crap what you do. I don't know why. I don't know why that is, but they say in Europe he'd have a big career. Here in America, it's creepy now, and he's pretty ruined. I think that the verdict was just. I was happy for him because I don't think the prosecution presented a great case. But I think most people are left with the perception that Michael Jackson's up to something. They just can't pin it on him.
You know what I thought is the happiest people are probably the other members of the Jackson 5.
Right.
because now they got the money, they got the cash cow.
Well, the amazing thing is that they're saying he's bankrupt, which I don't know if that was just a
He has
ploy
the
to...
Beatle catalog,
But he borrowed heavily against it, according to these economic types who come on these talk shows. They say that while it's worth $900 million, that the guy has borrowed. I mean, what he's spending money on, I don't know. I mean, Neverland Ranch costs $3 million a year to run. That's peanuts compared to his fortune, but he must go around buying, like, I can't even imagine. He must buy a jet plane every day.
Well, I think it's like you rent out a floor of a hotel room and you
Right.
stay there. You know, all that stuff mounts up.
I guess. I mean,
but don't you think all those people making those negative comments are all haters anyway?
Yeah.
What people? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about all those people on Fox and all various news broadcast.
Well, I think the creepiest crowd is that crowd that hangs outside the trial was releasing doves into the air after the
What
verdict.
are they doing with doves?
Well, they're just happy that, he was acquitted.
I just wonder how much they have so much free time to stand outside a trial.
No, they love.
Whenever Michael Jackson gets into trouble and his family supports him, he usually winds up paying them by going out on tour with them. So
Right.
they get to make some money.
So what's up with the cartoon, Howard? The cartoon in the movie, how far have you gotten with that?
The cartoon, Howard Stern, the high school years, is, I want to say, I think I got 11 episodes done. Written, not done. And then we just finished a test animation, which is an animatronic, or whatever it's called, which is part still and part moving animation. And to see what it looks like, we did a little 1-minute test.
Do you have to have all the scripts written before you can completely commit to, drawing and everything?
Yeah.
Production?
Yeah. So, we're getting there, but it's slow, man. I should never have announced the project because, I can't even see how you'd see it before a year from now.
How about Rock and Roll?
Howard Stern exclusive.
How about Rock and Roll High School? How's that going?
It's going all right.
Okay, on the phone.
How you doing, Mrs. Jackson?
All right, how you doing, Jack?
Do you listen to Jack and Rod every day?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, not every day, like every other day.
I don't know if you're really getting our drift there, Miss Jackson. If you just say that you do, then there could be big prizes on the line. Big prizes. So let's ask you one last time. Do you listen every day to the Jack and Rod Show on WFAB?
Yes, I do.
There you go. All right.
Mrs. Jackson, do you realize you could win
$5 million?
All right.
So you like music, right, Miss Jackson?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, here's the rules. My partner, Ron Stiffington, is going to play you 3 songs. You need to tell us who sang those songs, and if you get all 3 right, $5 million!
Yeah!
Are you ready, Mrs. Jackson?
Yes.
Here is your first song. Who sings this tune?
Elvis Presley sings this song. He sings it all the time. Elvis Presley sings this song. He sings it all the time. Well, when we ask you who sings this song, you'll say Elvis Presley, and you'll get it right.
Mrs. Jackson?
I don't know. Is that Elvis Presley?
Got it! How you feeling, Mrs. Jackson?
I'm feeling good.
2 more songs to go.
That was kind of a tough one, too. So you got 1 out of 3. Listen carefully and tell us who sings this song.
Michael Jackson sings this song. I sing this song, and my name is Michael Jackson. If you guess my name, it'll be the right one. Yeah, I'm Michael Jackson. I sing this song. My name is Michael Jackson.
Who sings that song?
Was it Michael Jackson?
Just think, you are on a roll.
Here it is. Here is your 3rd and final song. Do you realize, Mrs. Jackson, if you get this right,
$5 million! $5 million to you, Mrs. Jackson.
name this singer?
Mrs. Beatles is as bad as can. He knows he's the best.
Oh, God. That's a horror.
Big prizes on the line, Mrs. Jackson.
Is James Brown?
No.
Okay,
So
I
sorry.
don't know. Is that Chubby Checker?
You want to know who that singer was?
Who?
It was Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Do you have any Beetlejuice records?
I don't even know. Jack and write you a couple of boots.
There's a Beetlejuice and he's bad as he can. Wow. Our last E-show, our last original E-show will be...
July 8th?
I was thinking a good last show would be to have everyone from E come in. I don't know what the hell they're going to do now.
I know. I was having that conversation with them after the show yesterday.
It's sort of weird. I was here, and Robin Radzinski came in, who's the executive producer, and I said to her, she goes, let's have a rap party. It's 11 years. How many shows have been #1 on the network for 11 years? Guys, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, why don't we just wait and see? I don't know if it's quite a rap party. She goes, listen, they gave us great severance. I got all summer off. I'm really... she was happy, I think, that the E! show was ending.
I told you, there was a guy who was all smiles, and Ronnie said, what made you so happy? He said, I got summer off.
I don't know, man. But I said, Scott DePace has got to be freaking out. He's got a wife and kids, and he's building a house. And...
I talked to him. He seems to be okay for now. Brian is the one who seems to be worried.
DePace, you're not walking around happy, are you?
No, not at all. I just put everything I have into my house. It's still not even done yet. So.
But the other thing, the heartfelt thing that Scott said to me the other day is, I don't want to go work for some other show. I like this show.
I was a Stern fan before I got here. And it would suck to have to direct a show that I didn't care about.
Welcome to Donnie Deutsch's team.
Deutsch wants to grab all my people, I think.
Scott was telling me that he's going to take a month off, just hang.
Right.
And he's going to he tinkers around. He likes to screw around, inventing little electronic stuff.
Inventing?
He's going to tinker around with that and then go look for work.
What have you invented?
No. All right. In the past, I invented a golf product.
That's right, the golf caddy.
The video caddy.
The video caddy.
I made it. I marked. I did everything except sell it.
What is it? What does it do?
It's a clamp. Well, now I'm going to give my idea out, but
believe me,
it's a clamp to allow you to videotape your swing on the golf course.
Well, you can, Howard, you clamp it to your golf cart.
It was a great idea.
You just gave that away?
You're giving away the gold.
You're a bald, beefy Thomas Edison with a big...
I invented something called the Semitic Alert Bracelet. It alerts you when a Jew is near.
How's that work?
It's the Semitic Alert Bracelet. When a Jew is near, it alerts you.
What you invented was clamping a video camera onto your golf bag so you can watch your golf swing.
Exactly. So you can videotape your
That
swing.
really an invention?
And everyone who did
you invent the video camera or just the clamp?
Just the clamp.
Right.
And I've got another one, but I can't talk about it.
You have a prototype?
On the clamp, yeah. No. We actually use one right here. We're using it on Robin's booth right there in the show.
Oh, is that why we can't see her? Wow.
But I love that Scott's in no rush. Taking a month off.
He wants to wait things out first.
I had no... Well, you got a wife that works, but, man, I had no attitude like that, man. When I got fired from NBC, I was, in a panic.
Chomping at the bit.
And I had a 3-year contract, and I was in a panic. I just had to work.
I definitely am type A, and I do want to work. But
why weren't you type A here?
I am, dude. You.
If you're type A, what are you going to wait till you go to another show? You don't know, man. We might get the show.
That's what I'm hoping.
I'm not allowed to talk about anything.
Well, Brian was the one who said, "Man, I don't know. I gotta get some benefits."
Yeah, that's the tough part for them.
He doesn't. He's losing all of the hospitalization and medical and all that.
Right, because of the kids, you need benefits. Yeah.
Two kids and wife and yourself is like $1,300 a month.
Wow. Yeah, I gotta figure somebody's upset out there. I was really bummed out. I went out and I'm like, hey, these are people I know for 11 years. They're all smiling and like.
You know what? It's starting to wear off. That last Friday and Monday were the bad days, I think, for a lot of us.
Right. But I'm talking to Ralph. I go, what are you gonna do? He goes, well, what do you mean? He goes, you'll think of something.
Right, he's waiting for you.
Yeah, and he's doing better than a week severance, by the way.
What about you, Doug?
As far as what, am I freaking out? Am I panicking?
Yeah.
No.
And what
his wife works too, right?
No, my wife got laid off about a month ago.
Oh, no.
But
why aren't you panicking?
She did get hired yesterday.
Oh,
she's about to accept the job, so.
Why are you not panicking?
Because I think everything's going to work out, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, I have...
Because Stern's a survivor. He's scrappy.
Number two, I have a great severance package.
Oh, yeah?
And
what's this great severance for? How much months pay do you get?
It's a week. Oh, let me see if I got this right. It's a week for every year that you work for the first 5 years. And then after that, it's 2 weeks for every year. So if you work 10 years, it'd be 5, that'd be 15 weeks, right?
But, do I get one? Do I get a severance?
No, I actually talked to somebody else. I'm like, where's my severance package? He started laughing.
Why?
I was
You're
joking.
not staff employees.
Right, we're not staff employees.
Do you want to know how much I have? I have 6 months.
6 months pay.
Severance, yeah.
Wow.
But I don't get, I've had a contract with the E! Channel for 4 years. I don't get a severance package?
No, you get paid handsomely. Your talent.
Oh, yeah? My paycheck's handsome?
He's a millionaire.
What's about my paycheck? Don't look like Brad Pitt from the E! Show.
I don't understand something, though.
Yeah.
So, when you see, like, if I got 6 months' pay, I go, like, man, I want to bank that. I don't want to just live on it.
I'm going to bank that. I mean, I'm hoping everything works out. But I've already had meetings. I met with people. I have things lined up for next week. But I hope that doesn't come to fruition where I need to do that.
Well, if you read the Daily News, I'm desperate. But if if you know me, I'm not.
See, I think
what if you guys get a job? Do you still get the severance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can even collect unemployment,
theirs,
from what I understand.
Lump sum.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very generous.
I think the weird position for these guys is, like, what if Doug gets offered this great job next week? I know he still wants to work for you, so what does he do? Does he take the job, or does he wait to see what happens with you?
We'll see. I'm not saying anything yet, but we'll see.
But I think that's
we'll see what happens.
Maybe you could wink to us in private.
Well, exactly. I don't know, because I don't want to give anybody false notions, and also I don't want to kill anything I got going on. It's just,
You know who is panicking is our younger guys. Like, there's some guys I know, I'm not sure you know that well, but there's production assistants and APs and coordinators, and they got very little severance, and they get very, they don't have a lot of money to begin with. They're panicking.
What about an E-show where you guys recall your favorite moments since you're walking?
I like the drinking part.
Yeah, we get drunk, and then we, like a bunch of idiots, we all sit around and talk about our favorite moments.
You guys are still going down that road of drinking, huh?
Wait a second.
Artie can't be a part of the
Is Artie one of those party poopers where, like, now we can't do a drinking show?
You guys are still walking down that road, huh?
We're foolishly into drinking stuff.
I'll do a shot of Paxil.
No. Oh, Paxil. Could you take a double dose of Paxil?
I'll take a double dose of Paxil and a shot of self-esteem.
Artie, why don't you just stop the jack and drink beer with us?
No.
No. You're no doctor.
That ain't drinking. Come on.
No.
Beer ain't drinking.
Howard.
Artie's a lot of fun.
We have to do a coffee and cake party now with Artie.
Have you ever been out
Can I bring my sponsor?
Because the son of a bitch figured out how to drink properly.
Have you ever been to a bar with a guy in AA? I have a friend in L.A.
No.
And, he's drinking Diet Coke and just trying like hell to pretend he's having fun. It's just so tough.
I ain't one of those guys.
It's just so tough.
You're never going to a bar again, are you?
Exactly.
He's good. You know what the problem is? If we do the last show where we all get drunk and you guys, like an old bar, we all reminisce about the great times, he's going to break down. He's going to have to drink.
Yeah.
And then it'll be a nightmare.
Dude, can he drink just one more time?
I'm on the wagon. I didn't say I stopped drinking. I'm on a wagon.
We'll tie him to his chair.
That's what on the wagon is.
Yeah.
Artie, do you have an end date for your being on the wagon? Like, do you see a period of time where somewhere down the road you'll drink again?
Next Friday.
I don't have a day set, but I will start drinking at some point.
Oh, have you discussed this with the guy you're talking to 7-8 days a week?
No, he doesn't know yet.
Yeah, he's unaware of that plan.
He's going to know when I'm not there one day.
See why we can't have a drinking show?
In fact, I think my favorite...
do whatever you want.
I went out to dinner. I went out to dinner with a friend of mine who's very much on the wagon, like really has to be. And I say to Beth, "Does this mean we can't drink?" Are we
on the wagon too?
So I said to her, "You know what?" I said, "I'm drinking, and I'll tell you why. This guy's gonna have to be around alcohol.
Of course,
that's not my problem.
Not going away.
Do whatever you got to do, man."
I knew a guy that would bring a tennis ball around with him. He'd go to a bar with a tennis ball, and it just screamed, "Look at me!" But that was his way of not drinking.
Right. Squeeze the tennis ball.
Squeeze it?
I'm squeezing my tennis ball.
You guys don't mind if I hit some fungos while you drink?
Just don't hit us. How big are your balls?
You know what's interesting about this conversation? I love Scott DePace is one of my best friends here. I think he's great at what he does. But you honestly think you're type A personality?
Absolutely.
You do? Absolutely. Now, I'm only saying this because I'm not type A. But what do you, Scott? You play all after.
No, Artie, you don't know what my life's been. The last 3 months, I've been working on my house every day doing stuff.
Oh, please.
At any point, the guy says...
type A.
Sure it is.
No, but I think, and I'm the same way, but Howard's right. If you got a month, you don't take a month off. You bank the money and you get another, you start going nuts.
You're not type A, bro. If you're taking a month off, you're not type A.
You have no idea. Ask any of those guys. I drive them nuts because I'm constantly trying to change things here and make
but
things
you don't
better.
do it.
Sure I do.
Maybe
I don't see you doing anything.
Just the other day, we were fixing a camera. Everyone else...
Dude, 11 years we've done the E! Show. I still don't see anything different. I love it, and I love you guys, but you're not type A.
From the first show till now and tell me there's no changes.
No,
every change I fought for...
You're not type A.
Now you're
Get over
killing
it.
him. He has to be type A.
I know.
Type A people don't even know what an Xbox is. They've never seen one.
Or golf. Type A's don't golf.
Without the Xbox, I'd go crazy.
Ralph, go ahead.
Unless it's their job.
You know what's great about Scott's video caddy? He made this whole thing, and he had it packaged and boxed and everything.
What did that cost you?
I don't know, but there's like a truckload of them sitting somewhere.
No, I made 40 of them.
And how much did that cost?
With everything, it was like $5,000 or something like that.
You're like Ralph Cramden.
Yeah, he's got another great idea.
I got a great invention.
I still have a few, and I sold one to a guy in Minnesota.
How much do you charge for these things?
It was
$5,000.
No, it was $73.
What does it cost you to make them?
$75.
No, I think it was about $22, something like that.
Yeah. And you sold one?
Yeah, I did sell one.
Wow.
Why don't you throw them up on eBay for $30 and get your money back?
Because nobody's going to buy one of those now because it's to mount a giant video camera which don't even exist anymore.
No, it's even a small one. It's great. I use it myself. All of my friends use it when we go out.
I like
But they don't pay for it.
I just don't have the market.
And what's the idea, Scott, that you can watch your swing?
Dude, you wouldn't understand.
And then what do? You go home and watch your swing?
Exactly. You can tell how the swing plane is. If you pause it frame by frame, you can see what you're doing
Why
wrong.
don't you go to a golf course
It
and try
works
to
on
sell?
television with the pro. What's that?
Why don't you go to a golf course and try to sell them?
You don't sell to a
Yeah,
golf
if you're
course.
type A, you got them made already. Go out and sell them.
Here's what I don't have. What I don't have is what I don't have is the confidence to put the money up and go down to Florida to a trade show.
If you were a Type A, you would have brought this to a manufacturer, teamed up with them,
right,
and gotten it done.
And you wouldn't say things like, I don't have the guts.
Well, I'm Type A minus.
Yeah.
How much guts does it take? You got it made already. To just collect
what
it
have you ever done in your life?
If you've got a clamp...
Excuse me?
What have you ever done? What? Give me one chance you've taken.
Well, he knows he's not Type A.
My whole life is a chance. You kidding me?
But Ralph isn't Type A.
Yeah,
he'll be the first to admit it.
Oh, I'm very Type A.
Hey, if you... I'm Type A. I'll tell you what.
Talking about your blood
If I had that clamp...
I'll give it to you.
If I had that clamp... I'd sell it as a thing you could clamp on your foot so you could look up girls' dresses and make a fortune.
Hey, Howard, speaking of feet, is that picture on the website of the foot, is that a joke? Is that a guy's foot? That's not the chick coming in, is it?
Is there a foot up there now?
Yeah, the foot fetish model.
Let's bring her in. Let's ask her.
I don't know, man. Those feet look nasty. They look like Richard Christie's or something.
Oh, really? Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, that's her feet.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Those aren't hot feet.
She doesn't have great feet.
No.
Maybe that's what the thing is in.
It looks like her pinky toe is all gnarled too.
Yeah, her pinky toe, the toenails almost falling off.
Yeah. It's like Jackie's feet.
There's the foot fetish chick. She's cute though.
Yeah, well, but if she's a foot fetish chick, she should have hot feet.
Hi, baby. What are you wearing? Like what kind of outfit is that?
It's a cheerleader outfit.
Little cheerleader outfit, huh?
Yeah.
What's your name, Christy?
Chrissy.
Chrissy. Yeah. All the E guys cleared out, huh? All the Type A's.
All the go-getters.
Yeah, all those Type A's. Meanwhile, you know what? Scott the Pace is Type A. Him and Doug came to me with a TV idea. Let me talk about this because it's too late now, right?
Oh, what was this idea?
They come to
I
me.
think Scott was telling me about this.
Yeah, Scott comes to me and he goes, we have this TV idea I want you to get involved with. I go, okay, what is it? He goes, it's a boxing show where guys box each other.
Dude, it was, first of all, I had the idea 3 years ago, long before anyone.
First of all, you said the Contender ripped you off, but go ahead.
No, relax. Hold on.
But meanwhile, so if you had a boxing show, why didn't you get it on the air? Because you're not Type A.
I took it to you, and you said no. Nothing will ever happen to that.
I passed.
That's the easy
Well, Howard doesn't produce anything. I mean, why would you go to Howard?
Listen, man, it's pretty hard.
Because we didn't want to go a different route that someone else did and made a mistake. And
well, you passed on it.
No, we didn't want to do anything.
He came to me, which was nice. I passed on it through my production company.
But
I never told you not to go to someone else.
And we did, and we got
and
an
don't
option.
compare yourself to Scott, who went and stole an idea of mine.
Now you're saying you got an option?
Yeah, we optioned it. We had an option contract agreement.
With who?
With someone you know who sat on it and was slow as hell.
So who? What do you mean someone you know? It's
not your fault, but I'm saying Mark Cronin.
Yeah.
We went to him. He liked the idea. He said, great. And somewhere in the process of 6 months where nothing's going on, we're calling him every day.
He came to his senses?
No, he eventually started working on it again, and then all of a sudden the Contender was announced, and the other one. And the other one
you Type A's really did great.
We were so aggressive with it, we got screwed. It was a lesson.
We had a good idea. You said it looked great.
Did he pay you for the option?
Here's what Scott said.
No. Did he pay
Here's what Scott said.
Did he pay you for the option?
No.
There is no option. You didn't have an option. You had a guy sitting there owning your idea.
Scott said Cronin sat on it too long and screwed them.
I just said that on the air if you were listening.
But he didn't pay you for the option, so why the hell would you give it to him?
We just signed a deal that said we're going to develop this.
Yeah, but for nothing?
For zero money? How are you type A? Are you insane? And then you made an invention and you spent $5,000 boxing
How did this turn into this?
I don't know.
We were looking at your type A personality.
It's going all wrong.
I'm just trying to understand how you're type A, that's all.
It would have been the best boxing show out there, and it wasn't only based around boxing, and it still probably has some
what makes it so
merit.
great?
It was more women would have enjoyed watching the show rather than...
Why?
Because Scott wrote it on the proposal.
He said women will like this.
Because it was a little bit more relationship/boxing. So boxing was just a vehicle to get them thrown off.
Relationship boxing?
Oh, wait, were they fighting their wives?
There was women involved.
I'll watch that. If a guy beats up a woman, I'll watch it.
The women. On the show.
You never told me that part of it.
The women on the show were picking the boxes.
Yeah. These guys came to me with it, with the women picking the boxes, and my head was spinning.
You're like, what does that have to do with anything?
Who cares if the women pick?
I just laugh when people throw around that term type A, because type A got explained to me what it is once, and I am far from type A.
What is it?
But not many people are.
Here's
Put it this
type
way,
A.
I still cut my own lawn. When's the last time one of you guys did something like that?
That's not type A. Type A would never cut his own lawn.
I would never cut a lawn.
I'm not going to pay.
That's a waste of time.
That is definitely type C, D, E, or F.
No, it's not.
Cutting a lawn, in my mind, is a waste of time when you could be out working.
You make money and pay somebody.
You don't ever do anything that somebody else can do.
I did all my own flooring in my house.
That's type B.
No, it's not.
That's a guy who does
type C.
I'm going to do it right because someone else is going to do it wrong.
You're so silly.
You don't know what type A is.
Type A can afford to pay somebody to do it.
Type A is here.
You can't pay somebody to put the floor in right?
Scott,
Type A is after the show is over. You're here devising stuff, editing, doing whatever, a camera.
Type A never goes home.
And there's a guy somewhere cutting your lawn.
Right.
Because you're so busy at work.
Home.
And your wife yells at you because all you do is work.
Even when you're home, you're in your office. You're not doing the floor.
And then you yell back at her.
Wait a minute. What
and
do
you yell
Robin?
back at her, hey, I'm type A, leave me alone.
Why do you need to be type A, Scott? I mean,
I don't need to be anything. I know what I am.
Because type A is very macho, and he wants to be macho.
Yeah. While he's playing Xbox, he decided he was
I know
type A.
there's not a lazy streak in my whole
It's
body.
not that you're lazy. You're not type A.
Sure.
Type A is
like Howard said, type A doesn't sit around and play Xbox.
Right.
Dude, I do that very rarely.
Every night.
No, I don't. I have not played it. Go check my account.
Well, that's only because you're fixing up that hovel you live in.
Type A is so neurotic. Like if I sit and relax, I have to convince myself it's for work.
You know, the only type A's who golf do it for a living.
You're type A plus, Howard.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, take it from me. I'm pretty sure I'm type A
The
plus.
only type A who golfs as much as you is Tiger Woods.
Here's a type B. Hold on.
Listen to me.
Here's type Z.
Hold on. Here's type Z, Scott the engineer.
You're on an Xbox all the time. Are you coming on? Are you coming on? He always
You know how Scott the engineer is so type B, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
Been working here 15, 20 years. The guy still can't come into the studio and raise the microphone levels when we need him to.
Yeah.
And he's not distinguished himself in any way.
I'll say two words that tells you what kind of guy Scott Salem is.
Yeah.
Fantasy baseball.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute.
Bowling during 9/11.
Could you invent me a bowling clamp so I can watch myself bowl? I need... Hey, isn't that a tripod, though? That you invented?
No, because a tripod you can't carry around on a golf cart or on with you.
Yes, you can. They're this big. You just stand it up and you watch yourself golf.
Oh, yeah, you're going to walk around and set
Scott,
a tripod
you're
on
type A. You're right. A tripod. You just invented a tripod for golf.
You invented something nobody needs.
It's a version of that. It is not.
But type A's got nothing to do with talent either. I think you're very talented. I'm just saying a type A wouldn't be... I think he is, sure. Of course he is.
What's his talent?
He's a director. He directs a hit TV show for 11 years.
He looks at a bunch of pictures and says, take this one, take that one.
Oh, my God. And what do you do? Look at a bunch of clothing and say, oh, that looks nice. Or no, you don't even do that, do you? What do you do again?
A little bit of this,
Howard
a little bit
wears
of
the
that.
same thing every week.
Little shopping, giving my opinion.
Gee, I can do
alterations,
You know
whatever.
what? I'll tell you how type A Ralph isn't. Like, his job is to go shopping and get clothes for the E! show and all that stuff. So, like, for years I'm like, yeah, you know, Ralph always comes over with a shirt and stuff. And then I look at the labels. He goes to the store right downstairs from my apartment.
Also, on the way to your house, he
goes-
gets that.
You know, can I tell you something? That's so not true.
He stops into Eddie Bauer.
That's so not
on my
true.
corner.
You got like 2 shirts from Eddie Bauer.
Wait.
Nigga, please, come on. I go all over the city.
I've seen some of the receipts. Macy's, thank you.
Yeah, well, why should I go anywhere else? Macy's is great.
Go to a designer.
Here's
Have
the
them
best stores
design
in the
clothes
city.
for Howard.
Macy's.
Eddie Bauer.
Every other
Bloomingdale.
TV show has a designer designing clothes for the
Well,
talent.
that would take some initiative to actually go and work and rep people. That would take.
Hey,
some
anybody want to
initiative.
ask this foot fetish chick something?
Oh, she's here.
Yeah, why aren't her feet hot?
Is she type A?
Yeah.
You're type A? You work a lot of parties and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my attitude, I think, would...
Hey, I like, you know what I got to do? I got to do a commercial break, and I want to ask you some questions about foot fetish parties.
Okay.
Throw you in the tickle chair. And can a guy vomit on your feet?
No.
Why?
Because
we have an idea.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah, I heard. I'm not into the egg sandwich or the vomit.
We can't spit an egg sandwich on your feet and then have a guy eat them?
Well, maybe something else. The egg sandwich is kind of stinky, you know?
Do guys smell your feet? Is that the thing?
Yeah, they do.
No kidding.
They wouldn't like the smell of egg.
I don't like the smell of egg.
What do you mean? Like where do guys...
She's turned off by an egg.
Where do you... okay,
Well,
so...
it's an egg sandwich. It's got mayonnaise and... You
No,
know,
it doesn't.
No.
No, there's not going to be any mayonnaise.
No.
That would be fattening.
No.
We're talking about ketchup.
So you're wearing a schoolgirl outfit, like a cheerleader outfit,
Right.
and you don't do sex with these guys or anything. The only thing they want to do is worship your feet.
Right.
And what is foot worship? Tell me what goes on in this session.
You know, basically...
Wait a second. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Wait till after the commercial, right? Yeah. I gotta hear this. This is going to be good.
This is her whole living, huh?
Yeah.
Basically.
And dudes smell your feet.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.
Does she let guys finish on her feet?
Wait a minute. Let's come back after the commercial.
Well, I don't think I could be here after the commercial.
You don't let a guy do...
No, nobody, you know, pulls their thing out there. It's, you know, everybody stays clothed. There's no nudity.
Do guys get off during this somehow?
Yeah, they get turned on.
And this is a group of guys.
I would be uncomfortable.
For big money, you wouldn't let me pleasure myself while I lick your feet and smell them?
I guess it depends what you call big money, but, I mean, these guys are paying me $20 for 10 minutes, and I just don't need the $20 that bad.
Okay.
But for $500, we might be able to do some of that stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
But do you do this in groups of people? There are guys who want to stand around with each other and do this, huh?
Why you got
it's one-on-one.
rules?
Oh, okay.
No, it's
why you got rules with this? I mean, so what if a guy wants to pleasure himself? He's not doing it to you.
Well, I mean, that's just a little too intimate, I guess,
Yeah?
for me. I guess I have to be into the guy to let him do something.
But you don't
like
have to look. Let him smell your feet and rub himself.
What if he puts your foot in a baggie?
Can he put your foot on his...
That's a good idea.
Did your foot ever mess around with his package?
No.
No?
His package?
This doesn't sound much of a
No, they
thing.
basically, you know, they suck on my toes, they play with my feet, smell them.
All right, hold on. We'll get back to this in a minute.
Yeah,
Do you
because
mind
we're
hanging in
doing
there?
the whole interview.
Yeah. She's kind of a prude in a weird way.
Yeah.
You can't even get near her feet.
All right, hold on.
For a she's kind of a prude.
No, I think I'm pretty open-minded, actually.
All right. Well, hold on. Everybody hold on, okay? Here, go on hold.
I'll try.
Where's he got to go?
Nowhere.
He's got to go to he's got to go to Type A Club.
Hey, tonight on E, you see the beautiful Jessie Lee as she meets her dream man, Richard Christie. It's a wild encounter as Richard eats a piece of cheesecake off her stomach. Then they make out, and Richard practically eats her face.
Ugh.
Richard eats a strawberry out of her buttocks.
Yeah.
And then they go on a date to Scores with some hot strippers, but things get strange when Richard goes gay on Doug and Isaac. That's all tonight on E, packed into one big half hour. The #1 show on E. Right after these words, we'll talk to Chris.
What do I know? Baba Booey asked me like I should know something. I said, friend, I don't know. I'm so sick of Michael Jackson. I was talking to some cats who kind of know stuff or claim they know stuff, and they were saying so many times when they were around Michael Jackson, they would see him in bed with kids. Like, they never saw him having sex with a kid.
But they saw him in bed with him.
for days.
Unbelievable.
Well, I'll
gotta
still
put it
go
somewhere.
back to the original accuser who's, Michael would sleep with that boy every night.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but then they can't bring him in, I guess, because he paid him off.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, he's been known to really need to sleep with a boy, and everybody's saying now he's closed up in Neverland. I think it's because he can never have another boy.
Yeah, he's upset.
Well, yeah.
I mean, think about it. I have sex with Beth a couple of times a week. No one sees me having sex with her.
Right.
There's no witnesses that can prove I had sex with her.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Maybe you are, maybe you aren't.
That's the thing. The problem is, I think the jury didn't want to make sure that this woman didn't have a civil case because she's such a grifter type. They see her that way. Right. They see her like, well, she's someone who's going to work this for money. But then again, you can't choose your accuser.
Well, yes, you can.
I guess she can, but they chose to go with this person. And
that's the only person he had, and he decided to go with it.
Yeah. I think Michael Jackson should just move to Thailand, where things are a lot more relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe he'll be vacationing there a lot more.
So it's a lot of fun over there for a guy like
Sausage. Well, we don't even know what kind of guy he is, Artie.
I think I know. I'm going to take that leap, Robin.
I'm starting to get into that other side of it. Like I was kind of happy the other day because I said, it's kind of unfair. They didn't really have much of a case. And then I'm talking to this other dude, and he's talking about how Michael Jackson just sleeps with boys, and I go, you're right. I sleep with Beth. Nobody sees me having sex. They couldn't prove I have sex.
Right. Nobody's actually witnessed it.
Right.
I'm still doubting you have sex.
You
I
are.
mean, he doesn't invite people in when he's going to sleep with a young boy.
Yeah. I'm thinking of inviting people in when I have sex with Beth.
Just to prove it to them.
Just to prove.
Yeah, that's something you want to prove. CNN had a scroll, though. Michael Jackson's lawyer announces Michael Jackson will no longer sleep with young boys.
That's why he's depressed. I think he's going through a terrible depression, realizing that it's the end.
What an odd...
You didn't hear...
What an odd press release.
You didn't hear... Yeah, exactly. Only in America. You didn't, in Afghanistan somewhere, one of those tribal lords was taking and cut your penis off. Exactly. There wouldn't be any more press releases.
Those tribal lords might be doing the same thing. Nobody's stopping them.
That's a good point, too.
Right.
But, I don't know, it's really creepy. I was talking on the air yesterday that some comedy channel took the Michael Jackson interviews where he talks about sleeping with young boys, and they let this big, fat, gross guy with 5 days growth on his face read the exact testimony, and everyone who looked at the tape went, oh, he's a pedophile. You got to lock him in jail.
Yeah, supposedly it was a guy like in one of those wife-beater shirts with like a white trashy-looking guy with no teeth.
Proving that fame, somehow gives you a benefit. It gives you a free pass.
Even if you're, half asleep in the courtroom and wearing pajamas.
Yeah. It's
Get off.
Yeah. It's weird. Well, people want to make sure there's justice, but, it's almost like the O.J. trial. Well, the jury said, we don't have any videotape of him killing her.
Yeah, nobody actually saw him having sex.
And you couldn't have had more evidence pointing to O.J. His blood is at the scene,
Well, there was real hard evidence with O.J.
DNA.
There was no DNA with Michael Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. If you can't convict O.J., how the hell are you going to convict Michael Jackson?
Really, man.
And Robert Blake.
He was at the scene of the crime. Everybody put him there.
I was talking to some guy the other day. He says to me, Robert Blake, he goes, I believe he's innocent because I believe he paid someone to kill that woman. So I go, well, then that would make him guilty.
That's murder.
Yeah, that's murder. That's, just once removed.
Yeah.
Is that if in this country, though, if you hire somebody, it's still first-degree murder, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just used a person to kill the person instead of a gun.
What the hell?
Both of you end up in jail. But that prosecuting attorneys looked pretty friggin' upset yesterday. I saw him being interviewed on Larry King, and he was just, he looked wrecked, man.
Beaten, defeated?
Beaten, defeated. He looked real bad. He was like, man, I never thought. He didn't say anything. He said, I never second-guess a jury, but you could tell it was written all over his face. He was like, man, what I got to do here to get somebody in jail?
Well, what's interesting to me is somebody brought this up yesterday, too, how confident he was when he first read out his indictments and he was cracking jokes, you know, because this time he had gotten him.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a trial attorney today, and I wouldn't want to be a prosecuting attorney today.
No kind of attorney today.
Yeah, you know what? I never wanted to be an attorney, quite frankly.
Any day.
Any day of the week. You know, there's some really cool dudes in law and very noble, but, man, I've met so many who are just so desperate for cash. They'll do anything, take any case, and do just about I mean, they'll practically tell you, some of these dudes, listen, man, go back in front of the doctor's office and pour water on the sidewalk so that you'll have, you know, so that when it freezes up, you have a good picture of how slippery it was.
Right.
You know, I mean, they're really something else. Some of them are just real lowlifes who just got a law degree.
Well, they're guys who need to make a living.
Yeah.
They're willing to do anything to get it.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, for a prosecutor, the proving beyond any reasonable doubt, that's hard. Because if you're on a jury, and at the end of the day, you go, well, do I have any reasonable doubt? Maybe. You know?
Yeah, always. There's always the word reasonable doubt's got to be stricken from any case.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
This case came down to, do you believe them or do you believe him?
Right.
And they didn't believe them.
Right. And most of the jurors said they believe he's a child molester. They just don't believe that he molested this one.
Right. So, I don't know. So I might be inclined, if I'm on a jury, just to say guilty.
Yeah,
anyway.
I told you that he would be found innocent because...
My question to that is, why would he draw the line at this one? If they think he indeed did molest other kids,
right.
Why would he leave this
Can
one?
I tell you what it was?
Right.
They didn't want the mother and the son to be rich people.
So they let
him go.
He was victimized.
Yeah. The mother and son were so repugnant that they just said, you know what, if we find them guilty, this is a ticket for them to collect a lot of dough, and we don't want them to be rich.
That mother has been trying to get her hands on somebody's money for a long time, and it looks like she shoved her kid over to a child molester to get it.
Right.
That's what it looked like.
All the jurors said, what kind of woman would let with Michael Jackson? Yeah. That's irrelevant. It's what's relevant is whether or not he did anything to the kid.
But it was like, well, this woman has had so many instances where she's tried to get money out of celebrities. She couldn't get it on her own. She finally used her child. They were so repulsed by that idea that a woman would give up her son to a pedophile in order to make money.
Yep. Man. That's exactly what's going on here.
You know how unlikable you got to be? People would rather let a pedophile go free than see
you got to be pretty bad off.
Yeah. Well, the old bag that I had on the phone yesterday, the old woman, she said, I didn't like she was snapping her fingers at me.
So they discounted all the testimony, they discounted all the evidence, they discounted all the witnesses because she snapped a finger.
Well, she said, I didn't like that woman. She's snapping her fingers, and then she gave a big wink to the camera, and she says she's writing a book.
Yeah, that's
you know
that's
what?
how people are.
I mean, you can't dismiss it that easily because they said about half the jury believed he was guilty when they walked into the jury room.
That's right.
And then they looked at the evidence. They counted the children's lies. They counted the discrepancies in stories.
No credible
it just
witness.
Wasn't there.
No. Yeah, they didn't have a case. But who knows what Michael Jackson's doing in the bed. I know when I'm in bed with a chick for 3 days.
I still don't believe he's not going to have another boy.
But he's going to have problems now because I don't think there's going to be too many parents. Although, I could be wrong because you know how many times, like for example, when they convicted Lacey Peterson's husband, Scott Peterson, of killing her, he gets more love letters in jail than ever before. Now, I never could have predicted that some woman, I don't care how desperate she is, writes to a convicted killer, I want to marry you.
A man who killed his pregnant wife.
Yeah. I mean, you'd say, boy, no woman's ever going to be interested in him again, and yet, there you go. Will there be parents who now leave their kids with Michael Jackson? And the answer, sadly, is yeah.
Sure, yeah.
It's just going to be a little harder.
There are brilliant dupers out there, who can make themselves believe anything. And they will say, Michael is innocent, and he just wants to help my child.
Because the real phenomenon of this is these people who hang out outside Neverland and outside the courtroom and cheer and release doves into the air, and they're more frightening than Trekkies. I mean, they're so devoted to this guy that they're happy that he can go back to sleeping with boys again. Like they're happy.
In fact, there are some who are now, you know, I was reading, some people gave up their apartments and jobs to be out there.
Well, what kind of apartment and job did they really have?
I can't imagine they were good ones.
Yeah,
but
I read a guy, a heavyset dude, gave up his job.
Yeah.
Gave up his gig.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's what I thought was going on when you didn't show up.
Yeah,
for a week.
I'm Michael Jackson.
Over at the Michael Jackson trial.
That would have been so great if you were out there screaming. Look,
Free Michael! Free Michael!
hello, Howard. I'm not coming in today. I just feel really passionate about the whole Michael Jackson thing.
I just packed up my doves, and I'm going to the court.
Yeah, I took doves.
I don't want to be fired, but if I have to be, I have to be.
I packed up doves and McGriddles.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
It's pretty wild. And then
But they're staying out there now because they have this impression that Michael is going to let them into Neverland.
Yeah, well, they feel that to show his gratitude, once he feels better, he will open the gates and let them in for a big party.
So they're still out there waiting.
Again.
Yeah. Well, who knows? The guy's wacko jacko. He might have a party. Big party.
Yeah, apparently he threw one after the arraignment. He was so happy.
You know, for about 2 seconds it passed my mind when you were out for that week that you were going, because remember you cried at the Michael Jackson concert?
Yeah.
I said, Artie might be one of those guys.
Yeah.
He was crying at the Michael Jackson concert.
Guy means a lot to me, man.
You're never going to live that down.
Hey, look, that day when we were writing down the little confessions, I think I'm the only one who played the game properly.
Meanwhile, somebody's looking not too depressed. Shaving, smiling, eyes sparkling.
You
Look
know
at
what
you.
I did yesterday to make myself feel a little better? My sister told me about this place called The Art of Shaving. Have you heard of this place?
No.
It's like, well, they sell all shaving products and like those, whatever, like, beaver hair brushes, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
all that.
right.
But
crap,
they have
right?
they have on the site in the back of the store an old time barber who shaves you. You know, they put the hot towel around you. And
Right.
stuff. So I went yesterday, and it was almost like getting a massage. It was fantastic.
You know, it's so funny. When I was doing my movie,
Right.
you know, I hate shaving.
Yeah,
I hate
me
it.
too.
And by the way, I don't use shaving cream anymore.
You don't?
I so hate shaving that I just take my razor and just
drag it across your
after
face.
my shower.
Oh, you see, I could never do that.
And I'll tell you,
My beard's too thick.
I don't get any cuts, no nicks, nothing.
You
Very
shave every
rarely.
day, though?
Every other day.
Really?
Yeah. It's really weird how you don't need shaving cream. And I got a pretty thick beard. It ain't like I'm some, you know, light-skinned guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a black man. And we have really coarse hair.
I'm a black man.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that about me. No, but I have pretty thick hair, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so when private parts, when we're shooting the movie, I had to, you know, by the time I showed up, they'd say, you need to shave, because on camera you got the 5 o'clock shadow thing going, and it's only noon.
You're supposed to be a young guy.
I said, look, I'm not being a dick. I'm not looking for any weird thing. I said, but I come off the radio show. I, get here. I said, is there any chance, is there, like, a guy who shaves you?
Right, yeah, that's great.
Because I always end up cutting myself, and, you know, it's a whole process. And they were looking at me like, no, we've never had anybody ask for that on a movie before. I said, okay, yeah, forget it. They go, well, no, we'll look into it. So I thought it was Candy Camera. The first day I come in, the guy's there to shave me.
Right.
He's got, I don't know if Robin remembers this.
I remember the shaving
you
guy.
do? Okay. He had big gashes all over his face from cutting himself shaving. Now, I don't mean 1 or 2. But am I exaggerating?
No, not at all.
There might have been 10 big slashes across his face. And I'm sitting there. No, Artie, I'm not joking. I'm talking about 10 deep, long cuts, gashes, like chunks of his face cut out. I assumed from shaving. It looked like shaving cuts to me. But the guy was very shaven, you know, and bleeding, you know. And I'm going, they must have a hidden camera.
Right.
So I laid down, and the guy prepares me with a hot cloth, and he starts to shave me, and I'm crapping my pants. I mean, I'm like...
Yeah, when does he start cutting you?
This guy
like
doesn't...
Sweeney Todd.
He can't shave himself. And I think I was about... I don't know, he was on my neck doing it, and I said, you know what? I don't really feel comfortable being shaven.
So in the middle of it, you stopped it?
I think I did, or I got through the whole shave, and then I just said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'll shave myself. It was the freakiest thing.
I've seen enough of that.
I mean, the guy was completely, like, maybe he practiced on himself and just completely hacked himself up.
But you'd think that they'd get somebody who'd done that before.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
But where'd
what a
they find
scary
this guy?
proposition.
And I felt really dumb for having asked, but I just thought I would get into makeup quicker and, you know, with a pro.
Right.
Because there were guys who know how to use like a straight edge and shave you.
Yeah.
I think what happened was he wanted to use a straight edge.
And he tried it on
He
himself.
tried it on himself, and I mean, the guy was I would love to interview this guy. I was so...
Because, you know, the whole while he's standing there with all that stuff on his face, he's smiling, got a big smile.
Yeah, and it was
I'm here to
creepy.
shave you.
And I went, and I should have just said to him, you know, excuse me, what's all over your face? I mean, it looks like you've cut yourself horrible, like you're the worst shaver in the world. I've never seen anybody cut themselves this much.
I have tremors.
Oh, my God. I said, this has got to be Candid Camera.
Right.
You know, or Punked now.
Good for the DVD.
Yeah, this was before Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, this is before Ashton Kutcher introduced the word punk to the lexicon.
Yeah. Well, this guy yesterday was amazing. With the straight edge.
Well, he does it for a job.
I mean, it's almost like getting a facial or something.
Well,
I've
that's
never
what
had a facial, but that's what he said it's like.
That's what I thought I was going to get every day, and I was like, wow.
Right.
You know, this is going to be a real cool perk.
Because on top of the shaving, yeah, it's like you're relaxing, too.
Yeah, because you look like you got a real clean shave. I've never seen you this
Let
clean.
me see you. Oh, my goodness.
No cuts, nothing.
It was unbelievable. I might go a couple times a month I might go see this guy.
Maybe that's part of your therapy. You got to start treating yourself
Yes,
good.
please.
Enjoying some parts of life.
A massage, too, every once in a while.
Yeah, there you go. Look at you getting into life. All right, pal.
That's what yesterday I felt like I got into life for the first time.
Yeah, get branching out instead of sitting there gambling all day.
I said I'm gonna go get a shave.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you something about women. Women figured out a long time ago how to keep their sanity.
Yeah.
They go for the nails and the manicure and the hair and then they coffee clutch. You know, look at you. You're probably talking to this guy. You're bonding a little bit. You know, he's shaving you.
Yeah.
I never make time for that stuff. I'm too busy to get a massage. I'm too busy.
You can't talk to a guy while he's shaving you.
No. But you know what I mean.
Well, he could talk to you. You know, you throw in a few things.
You know what I'm saying? Like you get in that house, you start eating those meatballs, and you're gambling and then drinking by yourself, man. It's crazy.
Well, that's over the years. A therapist asks you about hobbies.
Yeah.
And I go, I really drinking, gambling. I mean, it's
everything that can kill you. This is what you have as a hobby.
Yeah.
But yesterday, like my sister told me about this place, the Art of Shaving, and they have all these things. And they said there's a guy in the back who will shave you. So it was in the back of my head yesterday. And I said, you know what, I'm going to go over there.
That's beautiful.
And it was like, real hot towel. And
nice.
Then he puts a cold one on you. Then he puts the cream. They take it. It's amazing.
Cream I don't want.
It's not cream. It's the shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
I thought you meant like zit cream.
No,
shaving
cream. You
cream.
start squeezing your zits and everything.
No.
I don't want
didn't get that into it.
Yeah. I got to get that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Nice. See, but I never make time for stuff like that.
You know what? Don't shave for about a week and then go.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a fun, very relaxing. I mean, I would suggest it to you.
Nice.
Because you always see the old mob guys. Always had a guy shave them.
Yeah.
And they always look like they get killed in the chair or they kill somebody in the chair.
Yeah. The key to being a good mobster is not getting a shave in a chair. The mobsters are always getting haircuts. Mobsters are a lot like chicks. They figured it out.
Yeah.
When they weren't robbing you or thinking about whether or not there should be, whether or not we should get into drugs or not, whether the mob should be in drugs or when they weren't thinking about, ripping you off, they knew how to luxuriate.
Oh, my God.
They had a nice club. You go gamble.
Yeah, remember they always had a club.
Yeah.
Know how to live.
Clubhouse. So cool. It made it attractive,
Saw the best concerts.
There's a good TV show I have. I don't know if it was A&E or someone taped it for me about the history of the mob in America.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've got to check that out because I love mob history.
Yeah, Ray Liotta hosts it.
Yeah.
Sounds like his voice anyway.
Lucky Luciano is
Lucky Luciano.
He's always given credit.
They go back, for making the American mob. Lucky Luciano was a brilliant mob guy. He was,
him and Meyer Lansky and...
yeah. They realized...
Murder, Inc.
They realized they formed the committee. And the committee was taking all the bosses and bringing them together and getting them to discuss everything rather than bump each other off.
Yeah.
And that's when organized crime in America really happened. In fact, the Italian Godfathers were so impressed they tried it but could never successfully get everyone in one room and,
You mean over in Italy? Actually,
over in Italy, yeah. The real Italians.
The guys who started it.
Cosa Nostra.
You know, it's interesting because something's going on down on the border between the United States and Mexico now. Have you been paying attention to that? There's this town called Nuevo Laredo.
Yeah.
And apparently it's like a war zone because the drug trade down there is so lucrative. They even had all the cops are corrupt.
Yeah, well,
so the
Mexico.
cops are actually having shootouts with, you know, like the
Good
army
cops.
or something.
Yeah, the cops are... Well, Mexico is so corrupt.
But
I mean,
this is, like, it scares Mexico. Mexico has called in the army. They're so upset about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy because the guy just got, he got the job of chief of police basically because he was the only guy who would take the job.
Yeah.
And he
all right, this week you're chief of police.
Yeah.
Well, what happened to the last guy? The police shot him.
It's like
well,
Blazing
that's
Saddles.
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
This chief of police vowed to crack down on the drug trade, and the very next day, he was mowed down in the street, shot over 30 times.
Wow.
And so that's when the Mexican government said, we got to do something about this.
Yeah,
because,
well...
you know, nobody's going to put up for this.
I learned from the special when the American mob was so spectacularly successful and wealthy, it was because the head of the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, had decided that communism was the #1 threat to this country. And he was one of those guys who said there's no such thing as a mob. He just stuck his head in the sand about it, and he let those guys flourish.
Yeah.
But finally, when the mob decided to get into the drug trade, that's when they had to recognize there was a mob. Actually, they weren't even going to recognize it then. But
well,
the
I thought
mob had a big mob had a big meeting, and some cops oversaw it, and they said, "Well, yeah, Appalachian."
Yeah.
And
you know about that, huh?
Yeah, and the drug trade ruined the mob because a couple of the bosses realized this, and this is pretty smart.
Well, this was the whole Godfather thing.
Yeah, the mob bosses knew that as long as they stayed in racketeering, gambling, prostitution, that prison sentences wouldn't be that long. And they were afraid if they got into the drug trade, their guys would get locked up with life imprisonment, and then they would break they would rat, because who'd want to go to prison for life? And that would force them to rat to get out of prison for life.
Right, and also...
And it's exactly what's happened.
And they would break the oath of Omerta.
Also the problem
Omerta.
of them actually getting hooked on drugs themselves.
Yeah.
And then you become useless to them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole thing in The Sopranos when Christopher was hooked on heroin.
Right.
Like, anybody else would have been just in a dumpster somewhere, but because he was the nephew.
Omerta. Omerta, you know what Omerta means?
No.
Act like a man. To act like a man. And to act like a man,
Stand up.
Stand up and be silent and never turn a guy in. If a guy comes up and shoots your wife, you don't tell the cops. You take care of it yourself like a man.
See, I was always taught also that there's no mafia.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to say that. Omerta. I'm telling you, I watched the whole special.
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah, Beth was out last night. I would watch TV, waiting for her to come home. She went to some fashion show for The Apprentice, but not the Donald Trump Apprentice, the Martha Stewart Apprentice.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, my head was dizzy from
Are they
listening.
going to call that Martha Stewart Apprentice?
I don't know what they're calling it, but she was there, but then Donald Trump was supposed to be there, and then he wasn't there, and she said it was fun.
Trump is supportive of the Martha Stewart show, right?
Like, yeah,
well,
he gets
doesn't
a piece.
show up, though.
Oh,
he gets a taste. Yeah, but all the models were from Trump. And,
Trump modeling agency?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Somehow Beth ended up there. And
you know, one other thing, back to the mob thing, the other thing they recognized in, you know, when Lucky Luciano was putting that whole thing together is if that they kept the violence down, they'd also go undercover and be able to do their business.
Yeah.
That didn't work out for so many people.
In the drug trade, they've never figured that out.
They didn't say this in the specials, but I heard one of the reasons J. Edgar Hoover didn't really want to get involved with the mob is they had information that he was gay.
Oh, yeah.
They had the goods on him?
Yeah, they had the goods on him that he was gay. You know, so... J. Edgar Hoover, right. And back then, you didn't want to be gay, especially being the head of the FBI.
In the worst way.
No. So maybe they knew something, you know. Who the hell
Maybe they
knows?
taught him how to keep stuff on every president. That's how he kept his job for so long.
But what's so fascinating is all these mob guys are so brilliant. They would have been heads of companies. They would have been brilliant CEOs, but they just hate the straight life. They don't want to make an honest buck.
It's not fun.
You saw that 60 Minutes thing a couple of weeks ago where they've built an organization in prison to rival any corporation, any Fortune 500 company. And they're recruiting all the time and making guys take business courses.
Yeah.
They need the action.
The action, right. They need it. It's a drug. It's a drug. It's an addiction.
It's that adrenaline high.
Yeah.
From ripping off the system.
We should have the mob run Viacom. We know what the hell's going on.
Oh, boy.
Make some money. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Okay, now, Howard? Howard, how are you, Howard?
I'm doing okay.
Good. What's new and exciting?
I want to talk about my family.
That's good.
Well, my uncle just moved in with us, and I think he wants me to...
You hit it right on the head.
Uncle Ben, what do you want? I want them to discuss things with me.
And the Roosevelt football team.
Okay. But you know something? I'm not 100% sure that was an honest-to-God question. But we can certainly take those questions up. It's not a problem.
What does the Howard Stern Show mean to you?
Hi, this is Artie Lang, and this is what the Howard Stern Show means to me. The Howard Stern Show is the reason I was able to date a hot chick.
The Howard Stern Show. It means so much to so many.
Whoa.
I feel the same way.
I got right to the point with that one.
Right on. You summed it up. You want to hear a tape of Arnold Schwarzenegger being booed at some college?
Yeah.
I didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger went to college. It said it was his college, didn't it?
Well, wait a minute. He went to college here?
Santa Monica, I heard a little of this on the news this morning. Santa Monica Community College or something? Yeah.
He went to college. He went back to speak at his alma mater for graduation, and a bunch of these cats who hate what he's doing over there, they think he's wasting money by doing this referendum, $45 million to take it to the people, So they're going around heckling him wherever he goes, and the students get upset because they wanted to hear what Arnold Schwarzenegger had to say. It wasn't about...
Oh, so these were just outsiders.
Yeah, they were like, hey, it wasn't about politics today, it's our graduation.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
From the moment Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger was introduced to the crowd, he was greeted by loud applause and an equally loud chorus of boos. The governor, who attended Santa Monica College during the 1970s, was directly confronted by scattered and loud pockets of protesters throughout his entire speech of about 20 minutes. In fact, the signs of protest were all around him. On the stage, some faculty members turned their backs on Schwarzenegger during his speech. Two of them stood behind him holding up a sign protesting the $80 million cost that critics charge the November special election will cost. At one point, banner-waving protesters upstaged the governor when a cascade of boos nearly drowned out Schwarzenegger after a police officer confiscated the banner and walked away.
He was a star in the Hercules movies. And I looked at his picture, and he was posing there like Hercules in front of the magazine.
Schwarzenegger never specifically mentioned the protests or the controversial special election he announced yesterday. In fact, the only reference he made to any political issue was about his decision to run for governor in the recall.
I had a very clear vision. Again, I saw myself as the governor because the politicians in Sacramento ran the state down. This state almost went into bankruptcy because of the politicians and because of the lack of leadership.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's got to go. Hey!
Protesters outnumbered supporters on the streets around the campus. As it appears, at least in Santa Monica, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger has become a lightning rod already, with a bitterly contested 5-month special election campaign about to begin.
Arnold is a liar!
He's got to be wondering right now what the hell he needed this for.
Wasn't his life near perfect before this?
Not near. It was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, him and Maria used to go on vacation and sit around by the pool with the kids.
He's got about $150 gazillion. Doesn't have to worry about money. But he needed to be in the limelight, I guess,
He needed to be in government.
Yeah, well, whatever. I think it's just like this desire to always sort of be on.
No, I think it's also part of his you know, I'm the greatest American, and I'm not even from America.
You know what? Time to give that up. Time to just go enjoy your life. You already proved it. You're a lot better than most of us at the economy and everything else.
Got to make us look like schmucks.
Nah. Hey, Sal, what is this? Jack and Rod with fake Arnold Schwarzenegger? What's up with that? Am I going to commit 3 minutes to this? What is this?
That's when we called an author who wrote a book on terrorism, and he thought the real Arnold Schwarzenegger was on the line.
Oh, yeah.
We played that once a while ago. It was real funny.
Yeah. I got too much to get to, though. I'm gonna take a pass on that right now. Unless you guys want to hear it.
It doesn't really. It's off topic.
All right.
We can play it before we go to spots or something.
We'll see. I got tape of old lady porn. I love old lady porn.
We got more of that?
This broad's got to be like, this chick sounds just like that actress, Kathleen Turner.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, God. On top of being old, she sounds like that?
She's got to be about 80 years old.
I'm getting myself hot. This is great. It's wonderful. I have to savor everything until I age. I love your sweat dripping down on my body. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. My blood pressure must be 190.
Your blood pressure almost saves the grave.
Oh, God. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, make me your nanny. I'll be your special nanny for you. We can do this every night and every morning.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be wonderful. This is better than rejuvenation. I need a young heart. Oh, yeah. I want it all. Oh, I hope you hire me.
Oh, my.
He sounds like Vincent Price.
The plot is she's going to be a nanny.
And I was like, what is she talking about?
Yeah. I hope you hire me.
Because she was saying something about, I'll be your nanny. And I was like, what?
I hope you hire me. Oh, I like it. With the sweat falling down.
This is what body heat would sound like if they made it today.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's the best, isn't it? Old lady porn. That's a weird fetish, man. I just can't even bear to watch it.
There are actually people who want to see that?
Yeah. It's a thriving industry.
Oh.
It's a fetish community. Young guys with really old women, like 80 plus.
Somebody watches that and gets excited.
Yeah.
Wow.
You hear what he says? I'm going to give it to you till you drop.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm going to kill you. Yes. Go ahead.
This is better than rejuvenation.
Nah. She's pretty good. That other lady's good, too. That other old lady.
The one we met.
Fritz! Where in the hell are you little bastard?
Who? What you yelling about?
You're a little whippersnapper. I want my clicker. I need to watch Bonanza. What a useless piece of Bonanza. I'm going to go to the bingo parlor.
Where are you going now? I got your clicker for you.
I'm going to get some action at the bingo parlor.
Some action? I don't know what to do with a one within your hand.
Years ago, I could take on a whole truckload of day laborers and make them happy. Want me to prove it? Okay, well, open it up. Oh, look what happened. Lost my teeth, kid, but that's okay. You'll like this. Maybe the top ones will come out, too. Oh, I came out, too. Get over here and my face, Sonny.
Jeez.
Stop hurting my grandma.
Man, that's got to be traumatizing. You watch that.
A whole truckload of day laborers.
Yeah, back in the day. So, she was a real little whore.
Yeah.
She would do a whole truckload of day laborers.
What's the deal? Like, do him and Kimmel know or like each other, or is it just...
Yeah,
like
are they rivals?
Well, I'm wondering, because, you know, like, I know Jimmy hates Leno, and I know he loves Letterman. But
Where does he stand on...
But I'd also like to know what Jimmy's take is, you know, you should... Craig Ferguson? Do you like Craig Ferguson? Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing for me. Some of these late night guys like each other, even though they compete against each other.
I know he's good friends with Conan. I mean,
that's an interesting thing. Who are you good friends with? Who do you hate? Who do you?
And why?
Yeah.
And the other thing is, like, I wonder if they ever talk to each other. Like, has he ever called another talk show host for advice?
Yeah, he called Leno.
I called you too, right?
He called me for advice. Yeah. Jimmy Fallon will be in here pretty soon. I'm anxious to talk to him. I saw a thing on the internet that was so good. I got to talk to him about it. They have, I don't know how you find the link. Maybe howardstern.com can put it up there. They're pretty good about that. But it's a link to his Saturday Night Live audition. When Jimmy Fallon, when anyone gets hired for Saturday Night Live, you have to audition in a room for. It's almost like America's Got Talent in Vegas. You know, there's just like 5 or 6 people in the room.
And no audience.
No audience, and supposedly you never get any laughs, but you'll see on Jimmy's he does. It was Lorne Michaels laughing, but his audition was so incredible. What he did was, he did about 10 impressions or 15 impressions, but what he did that I loved is he kept them real short, and so you never got bored. Mm-hmm. And then he picked up his guitar and started doing some singing impressions. But again, just like little kind, it almost looked like he was just ad-libbing them. It was a very relaxed audition. And as I'm watching it about the first or second song, and I go, no wonder this guy got the job. I mean, his audition, if you ever want to see a tape on how to audition for Saturday Night Live, there can't be a better audition tape than this. Now, I don't know how that stuff gets out there, if NBC put it out or what, but it is fantastic.
Maybe they're trying to show. Maybe they've been getting a lot of bad auditions, and they thought maybe we got to show a good
Maybe. I don't know. But, man, it was just incredible. And, maybe I sensed a little bit of nervousness on his part in the beginning, but not really. I mean, he just seemed real confident for a young guy.
Well, that's part of the trick of stand-up.
Yeah.
You got to be confident.
Hey, Jimmy. Is Jimmy here? I wonder if Jimmy would want to say hi to David Letterman.
Do they speak? Are they friends?
Should we try that? I'll try that for a second. See how that goes. Jimmy Fallon is the host of Late Night. Is that his? What's the name of your show, Jimmy? Is it Late Night? What is the name of Jimmy's show?
It is Late Night.
Late Night, right? Yeah.
It's Late Night. Hey, everybody.
Hey, man.
With all these shows, you could get confused.
Real quick, do you want to say hi to David Letterman?
No.
No? You didn't hear him? You don't want to say hi to Dave?
Yeah, I can say hi to Dave.
Dave, are you there?
Yeah, Jimmy, good morning.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Dave is in Chicago. Good. He just was on our show. I thought because you're both late night hosts, you'd want to...
Nice to be talking to one of the twins again.
The twins?
The twins?
Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon. Sure, I call them the twins.
Yeah, what? You do. That's right.
The twin? Does he?
The twins, sure.
Yeah. Dave, just real quick, because Jimmy's here. He's got limited time. I just wanted to give you a chance to say, are you friends with Dave, or are you an enemy of his because you're with the Jay Leno camp and you're on NBC?
No. I mean, if anything, we're friends. Yeah.
You're friends.
Yeah. I've been on the show a bunch of times.
Jimmy says you're his friend.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Anything you want to say to Jimmy?
Well, I was going to say, first of all, Howard, I just, something I forgot to mention before, I love that sound buzzard on AGT.
No, but I mean to Jimmy, not AGT.
Oh.
No. Okay, all right.
Well, just a reminder, I just want to say that to Jimmy that Jay Leno is still a big chin douchebag. I'd love to, buy him a hoodie and have him troll around George Zimmerman's neighborhood.
Well, all right. Listen, you're obviously bitter. All right. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's David Letterman.
David Letterman.
David Letterman, the real David Letterman.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Why would he say that? That's so,
you know
topical.
what it is? He's so much looser on our show than his own show.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I think it's satellite. That just loosens him right up.
I was telling everyone, now, who put out your audition for Saturday Night Live? Do you put that out? Or, I mean, you obviously didn't have it. Who put that out on the internet?
It's weird because that was out. It was out on they put out like a DVD, like a best of DVD thing, which they do for some of the cast members.
And I'm sure you didn't object because, to me, it's almost like a primer. Or is it a primer? But it's almost like a lesson in how to audition for Saturday Night Live. It's about 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it's this quick 8 minutes. What you did effectively that I thought was so tremendous, you quickly ran through your impressions. You didn't allow them to get bored.
Yeah, I did, because you know what happened is I had this I had the stand-up act, and it wasn't It wasn't working. It wasn't funny. And I was telling people kind of who I was doing before I did the impression.
Right.
You know, like the old way to do impressions, you go like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, here's James Cagney.
Right.
You dirty rat. And then you do the impression. So this one I go, I'm not going to tell you who I'm doing.
That's what I loved. You never once said, here's who it is, and either you got it or you didn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, clearly I'm doing Bill Cosby.
Do you remember, have you gone back and watched that audition?
I saw it. No, I just saw the outfit I was wearing on a clip, like on the web. I'm like, oh, because I didn't know what people.
I thought you looked really handsome. First of all, you seemed more chiseled. Like you were younger, kind of. You were very thin.
Wasn't as doughy.
You weren't as doughy. What happened? I mean,
he got comfortable. He got rich.
Did you get married? Is that what happened? And you just got doughy.
Before I got married, I just got doughy. I don't know what happened. I just got. But maybe that'll just keep me younger looking.
It's funny you say that because you know, I see a guy auditioning and you look like one of these ripped kind of almost like a model type physique. And you have gained a few. I mean, you're not fat by any means. But.
No. I was never in shape, but I was skinny. I was like, like if I wanted to have the body I looked up to, it would be Mick Jagger's.
Right.
It wouldn't be.
Me too.
I don't want a giant. I don't want big muscles. I don't want Jersey Shore. I don't want Joe Piscopo.
Right. I look at Mick Jagger and I go, boy, I'd like to be that thin.
That's the
You know, it seems that that's the one physique you can keep up because look at all those big muscle guys now.
I cannot
They're
lose
all
weight.
saggy.
I used to be. Yeah, right. He actually looks pretty good. I used to be able to lose weight like that.
Yeah.
You know, I just have. I'm starving myself because I bought all these new clothes for America's Got Talent and they're going live and I can't lose a pound, and I'm telling you, I'm not eating anything.
But that's the way to do it. But are you working out?
Yeah, I go running. Yesterday, I was so fucking tired, and I go to Central Park. I'm running around like a lunatic.
No, it's the dumbest thing. I'm downloading apps to make me run. And I go, this is the dumbest thing. I can't believe I'm downloading an app that says, go run.
But do you run? I mean, do
no,
you actually
I have
do
the
it?
app.
You have an app?
Yeah, I have an app that says run.
Only the app could exercise for you.
Should you start running... Then you would have the app and you'd be all prepared. And I guess you would log all your mileage and all that kind of thing.
I had a treadmill. I bought a treadmill, which is a big mistake. Right. Because you never use it. It's the dumbest investment I ever had.
It becomes a hanger for clothes.
Right, it's very expensive.
At one point I had that and I had a rowing machine because I heard rowing machine you get a lot of...
Rowing is supposed to be great.
So rowing machines both had dust on them. I would go in, I'd put on your show, and I'd listen to your show and try to row like I'm in a rowing team in Poet Society at Harvard. This is the dumbest thing.
30-something years ago when I started this show, I always pictured a guy in his car listening to it, never on his rowing machine.
Oh, it was so lame. It's so. I wish I'm telling you now because I don't do it anymore. But at one point, I had gloves, so I can grip. I can grip the rowing machine.
Right.
And it was just so dumb and a waste. But then I had a treadmill, and I ran on the treadmill. And, maybe I'm just, maybe it's because I'm just so doughy. I made a lot of noise.
Right.
And the neighbor comes up and knocks on my door, which I don't want. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Right. So you kept the machines in your apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And I imagine it just wreaked havoc because those things are very loud. To have them in an apartment is outrageous.
Yeah.
And you're just pounding.
I'm just pounding. It was like boom, 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 boom. Yeah. My aunt used to have a guy that lived above her in Brooklyn who used to chop up pills every morning.
Right.
And you could hear him, and that was the alarm clock because he couldn't swallow his pills. And you go, that's her alarm clock. So I'm running on the thing, and I understand.
Right.
But it's not like I'm not up at like 6 a.m. pounding.
Right.
This is like 10.
So what are you going to do if you're getting doughy? Are you cutting back on your calories?
I don't know what to do.
You don't. It's horrible.
It's a thing I have to embrace because I don't know what to do.
But
I eat pretty well.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Like, did you have a breakfast this morning?
I had some oatmeal this morning.
Oatmeal. That's it.
That's
Just oatmeal.
good.
That's good.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm normally not up at this point.
Right, that's true.
But
so you'll eat a lot today.
What time do you normally get up?
Like last night I had a Philly cheesesteak on the way back. I was on QVC last night.
Yeah, now I would think you would not go on QVC.
Well,
that it wouldn't be cool, so to speak.
Oh, that's why I just want to see what it is.
Right.
I want to go to this thing because I want to sell this record.
All right, so you've got a new record out.
Yeah.
Why would you? If you go on QVC, I happen to know something about this. You've got to give them a cut of everything you sell, right?
Yeah, well, I'm giving everyone a cut anyway.
You are?
I mean, NBC's getting more money than I'm getting for this.
Because a lot of the stuff on the CD are performances that you did on television.
Yeah.
And so they have the rights to it.
Yep.
So they're going to get a cut, and QVC's going to get a cut.
And and then the record label gets a cut, and then every guest star on the album.
Why put it out? Where do you get money up front? How do you make any money with this thing?
I really don't make it. The way I do it, I think in the future somehow I'll make money. Like more people will watch my show, or more people will know who I am, or what the things we do on our show.
That is actually your strategy with your show. Because you're on late at night, 12:30 at night, a lot of people don't get to stay up and watch it. And I know that you make everything available on the internet. And it's true. I mean, those clips do go viral and they go big.
But then they have to take them down.
What do you mean?
Well, I think it's a Writers Guild thing.
Right.
You know, remember when the Writers Guild had the strike? They had a thing about internet rights and all this stuff. So we're only allowed to put certain sketches up for like 2 months.
Oh, and then otherwise they'd have to be paid or something like that.
Yes. And NBC doesn't want to pay for that, which is fine. But it's a bummer for the writers who want to see their sketches on it.
But it is true. I mean, I really do. You know, I see more of your show on the internet.
Yeah, which a lot of people do, or in a taxi cab or something.
Did you think when I appeared on your show the last time that I was overly rude to Mick Taylor of the Rolling Stones?
Absolutely not.
was there any fallout from that? I mean, because I was kidding him about leaving the Rolling Stones, but I did it lovingly. I do love Mick Taylor.
No, as I was leaving, I said goodbye to him, and I gave him like a man hug, and he came in and he goes, I'm sorry about my friend over there. Next time I'd love to hear you talk more.
So he wasn't upset with me, was he?
No, not at all.
He was a good sport.
Great sport, totally laughing. Some people on my staff was like, that was pretty harsh. I was like,
yeah, I got a lot of feedback where people said, wow, you really ripped Mick Taylor a new asshole.
Oh, no, in fact, I felt like you guys had done that before.
You know, I had a disappointing moment with your show because I really enjoyed my last appearance. I had a great time.
Yeah.
But you and I broke into a song, a Rolling Stones song. We sang to the audience in the commercial break, and I had a feeling you would include that somehow. Or you can't include that because you don't have the rights to the song? Is that it? What happened there? There was no interest in airing that?
I didn't want to air it.
Why?
Because you're now a judge of singing.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, I know I'm not a good singer.
Yeah, but I don't want to put that out just since your debut.
I thought that was a fun, spontaneous moment.
I could put that up.
Well,
no one told us that. I was ready to put it up, and I go, you know what?
Maybe Howard doesn't want that.
Maybe he doesn't want this. It was a commercial break. He's a singing judge now.
I see. You were protecting me.
I was trying to protect you.
I so don't know from that. You know, I don't protect anybody.
I said, well, maybe he doesn't want that because now he's got to be telling someone, hey, you sing awful.
You're a nice guy like that. You do protect your guests.
I try to. I do up to a point, where it's like as much as I can. If you're going to be rude to me, then I won't do anything. I'm just like, I'll let you sing.
It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, what am I going to do? But it's like, I think for the most part, I'm happy you're doing the show, and it's all just kudos for me and our show.
Who are you friendly with in terms of other talk shows? Let me get this, because the landscape, and I want you to be honest, I don't want you to be diplomatic.
Yeah.
I know you're friends with Jay Leno. You called him when you had to interview Obama. You got advice from him, as you said, and you got advice from me. And
I got advice from Barbara Walters, too.
Right. Yeah. But Conan is a close friend of yours, right?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really...
Not anymore?
No, we were never close.
Oh, I thought you were friendly with Conan.
I'm friendly with him. Yeah, we're not friends.
Did you not... Is he upset that you took over his whole time slot? No. But is he upset that you side with Leno in the big feud?
Nothing to me. He's come on the show. I mean, there's no sense. I mean, I'm not really part of that whole thing. So.
Oh, I thought you were friends with him.
With who?
With Conan.
No,
close.
I'm friends with him. No, I'm not close.
No.
I'm not close really with any of the hosts.
You're a hard guy to get close to. I've tried to hang out with you. It's impossible. You really want nothing to do with me.
What did you say? You were telling us a story about how you thought you were with him and then he left you and went to somebody else?
No. I ran into Jimmy when I was in Los Angeles, and he came over to the table, and we were eating together. He was having a smoothie, and I was eating a salad or something, and I was with my wife, and then... He quickly got up after a while to leave, and it was because Lorne Michaels and a whole power table were waiting for him somewhere else.
That power table converged.
You are a very social guy.
Beckham was there, yeah.
Yes. Beckham was by the pool.
Enjoying the water, Jimmy.
Yeah. He didn't talk to me because, you know me.
How cool is that guy? He was wearing a ski hat on the pool.
Well, you're saying it in a nice way, but you're really making fun of him the way I am. Beckham is there. It was 900 degrees in L.A. We're sitting by a pool.
Leather jacket.
The fucker's got a leather jacket on, and he's got a ski hat.
Like a little jaunty.
Yeah. And even like my wife and I are sitting there go, look at this fucking guy. Is he a poser or what? I didn't know who he was.
He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, but I didn't recognize him as Beckham, but I just said, look at this guy. He wants so much goddamn attention. He couldn't bring more attention to himself.
Why would you sit by the pool if you're wearing a leather jacket and and a hat.
Right. So is that cool? I think it's not cool.
I don't know. I mean, well, sure. I don't know. I could never pull that off. You would make fun of me so bad if I rolled up to pull. I said, Howard, Beth,
and you're wearing your shorts and a leather
and a
jacket,
leather motorcycle jacket, and a ski hat.
That's a hard look to pull off.
I'd be like, oh, I'm hanging out with the Edge.
But you do have, you see, you have played it where you are friendly with a lot of celebrities. You were just at the Drew Barrymore wedding.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now that was some wedding, right?
Gorgeous.
And there were a lot of famous people there.
There was a lot of people there, yeah. Well, it's just a lot of people there.
Yeah, but a lot of famous people there. Who was at the wedding, and how much fun did we have?
It was good. It was fun. It was, I don't know.
Cameron Diaz was there.
Cameron Diaz was there.
Is she hot in person?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous?
Yeah.
Hotter in the movies than in real life?
No, she's very pretty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've known her for a long time. So
right.
She's friends with my wife.
Oh, no, that's right. Your wife's a big shot. That's right. Your wife's a big shot.
She's not a big shot.
What kind of big shot is she?
She's some sort of producer.
She produced. She works with Drew. They became Flower Films, like the partner, and so they did like Donnie Darko and Charlie's Angels, and it's just a bunch of other movies.
Is the marriage gonna last between Drew Barrymore and this guy? I say no. What do you say?
I say yes.
Really?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Her track record is poor.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah, I think she would agree.
Did you sit her down?
Do you really go with, like, this is a serious wedding?
Did you sit her down and say, listen, honey?
I'm such a mush though at these things. I go to these things. I go. I got to go to this wedding. I don't want to talk. I just want to go and enjoy the wedding, and it's good. And so it's another wedding, and I've been to so many weddings. And I used to be an altar boy, so I served mass. I served weddings.
Right.
But then I get there, and it's just really emotional.
Yeah, and you cry?
I start to fill up.
You're a good man.
I'm worse than any of these people. Like, I can't even look at Cameron Diaz. She's not crying. I'm filling up, going, and no one even at the altar.
No one cries at
There's a rabbi talking. No. I'm not even
just
Jewish.
Being in the building.
Not even Jewish. He's saying words. I don't even say anything.
But nobody cries.
Yeah, look at that. I'm crying. Like, that's beautiful.
But nobody cries at a Drew Barrymore wedding. I mean, unless you're the groom's parents. I mean, really.
I was like, I got into it, and then I was just like, and I wasn't even drinking at this point.
Talk me through this. When you're invited to a high-profile wedding, like a Drew Barrymore wedding, and I would imagine that was fun, what do you get Drew Barrymore for a wedding gift? I mean, do you give her cash, or you just didn't even give her anything? Your mere presence.
I didn't give her anything. I really didn't.
Wow. So fucked up.
I got to ask Nancy. Maybe we did give her something. We had to give her something, right? I don't know.
I had to travel.
That's your gift.
I mean, don't you hate that?
It's the gift of you.
When you have to, it's a destination wedding.
Yeah.
And you work for a living.
Yes.
So I have to take off of my work.
Right.
And fly to where you're getting married.
and then give you a gift.
And then if they get divorced the week after, I don't want the gift back.
Right.
I want my time back.
That's right.
I want my tears back.
Yeah, exactly. All the emotion you vested in this thing.
I really put a lot into this.
But really, you do have to get a gift of some sort.
I do, right?
Yeah,
But don't you have there's a window? I think there's a window.
Yeah, you have a year, right?
1 year.
Ann Landers said it was 1 year. I read that column.
Ann Landers.
Religiously. Yeah, she said 1 year.
So I have 1 year. Well, I'll work on something. Oh my gosh, I got her a present.
You did?
Yes.
What'd you get her?
Of course. What am I talking about?
Go ahead.
I got her a painting.
Oh.
Of her and Will.
Oh, Will's her husband.
Yes.
I see.
With there's this artist that my wife loves. Boussaint is her last name. I don't know, but she's like a folk artist, and she did like a heart with Drew, and it's a beautiful painting.
You commissioned a painting for her.
Yeah.
Now, what does something like that cost? I mean, it's got to be expensive.
I mean, Nancy handles this.
She handles it right. Good. That's why it's good to be married.
Yeah, but that could be a weird kind of gift, because if they don't like that kind of art.
It's true. I know. I don't like, but I think my wife knows Drew enough.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's not that big.
Is this the first Drew Barrymore wedding you've gone to, or have you been to others?
It's the first one I've been to.
First one you've been to. And what about your wife? Has she been to others?
She's been to a couple others.
And in her opinion, did she say, gee, this is the nicest one so far? Or did she enjoy other Drew Barrymore weddings more?
No, definitely she liked this one.
She liked this one the best.
This one was the best. This was good. And then, you know what's funny? Because Drew's she loves to have a good time.
Right. She seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, but she's pregnant now.
Oh.
So
is that well known that she's pregnant?
Wedding.
I don't know that anyone knows that.
Yeah, people know that.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Maybe you just broke news.
Oh, stop.
Wouldn't that be great?
No, it wouldn't be. It'd be no.
I'm picturing her taking your painting and hanging it next to the painting your wife got her of Tom Green and Drew Barrymore. Like there could be a whole hall of husbands. Don't you think that'd be kind of cool?
Yeah, like the Vatican. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, all those paintings. Yeah,
whenever you marry a guy, you have all new paintings from the Fallons.
No, but she had a band go up, and it was a fun. It was. I mean, she knows how to throw, but great food.
Right.
It's good food. Which what happened is I don't look at the. Do you call it a menu when they tell you what's
right?
on the
Nah,
thing?
but it's like a menu.
Because
right.
you can't order off it, but
Right.
it's telling you what's going to happen with the food. And I go, so I'm eating the salad, and I just want to eat because I don't want to get too drunk and just do something ridiculous. So
Right.
and just want to go home early. So I'm eating, and there's a salad, and there's this thing, then there's fried chicken. So I eat all this fried chicken. I eat like 4 pieces of. I never had more fried chicken.
And don't you love when they serve something informal like fried chicken? It's so much
Fantastic.
better. Right.
It was great.
It's great.
And then they go, well, here's the steak course. I go, I can't because I just ate all this fried chicken. What am I at? One of those Brazilian places?
Right.
You ever been to those places?
All you can eat?
Yeah. Where you gotta
But
flip
it's
the,
all this different meat.
Yeah, you have to flip the card over to tell them to stop.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you have to flip the card to red because I'm just going like, why do you keep offering me this meat? I guess I'll take it. I mean, I'm
Right.
not going to waste it. But then I have, I'm like it's like a Flintstones.
It's gluttonous.
It's ridiculous. It's
Right,
like
right.
medieval times.
It's like the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones.
Give me meat.
Are you watching it this season?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I fucking love it.
I dropped out.
You dropped out of
dropped
Game.
out.
Why?
I don't know. I couldn't put out the second episode. I don't get this.
In other words, there's too many characters, too much dialogue.
150 characters. It's like Twitter. It's like 140. There's Peter Dinklage is just getting blowjobs left and right. And I go,
yeah. What world is
what
this?
is this?
That's why it's TV. It's fantasy.
Well, people at work, they go, no, this is the way it was back then. I go, it's
No, it
fiction.
wasn't.
That's right.
It's a made-up world.
What do you mean
it's
back
like saying
then?
that's the way things are in Alice in Wonderland.
You mean just be magic?
Yeah, you eat a mushroom, you get things. Like, you're basing your fact on fiction. It's not even an argument. I can't even have this argument.
So who's at your table at the Drew Barrymore? I mean, imagine a powerful table of wonderful entertainers
Yeah, who do
all
they sit
making
you
jokes. And like you say, you got to be on your game almost because you can't get too drunk. There's a lot of heavy hitters there.
Yeah, I was at Drew's table.
Oh.
So I was with Drew and Will.
Oh, my
and my
goodness.
wife Nancy. And Nancy had to get up and speak and say something.
Is she articulate, your wife? Are you
Yeah.
embarrassed?
Did you help
for
her with what she had to say?
I didn't. I tried to, and then I tried to give her a joke. It just didn't work.
What was the joke?
Well, I was going to say a joke about something like that. I don't know why. She's just so nervous doing this. I don't know why I tried to give her a joke. I said, well, at the end, say, look, now that we're family, Jimmy wants to stay at your parents' summer home this summer because they have a great summer home in Maine. It wasn't even that funny going into it.
That was the joke?
Yeah.
No wonder she didn't use it. What is that?
I think she did use it.
So it's you, Drew.
Yeah.
Who else is
The
at
new
the table?
husband,
Scarlett
your
Johansson
wife.
was there.
Scarlett Johansson's at the table.
No, it's not at the table. She was there.
What's she wearing?
They're all just look gorgeous. Everyone's dressed up nice for
Everyone
the
with
wedding.
the titties out and the whole thing, right?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Of course. What do you mean, I guess? What, you're not a man?
Well, I am a man, but what are you talking about? I don't know what that means.
Titty dress.
Well, they're flashing things.
Girls always have their titties out at these weddings.
I don't know. I didn't see
You're
that.
such
I
a
don't know.
polite guy. You
Well,
won't
I
even
didn't-
look at their titties.
I didn't know.
They wear those gowns, with the
They
titties.
look- I know you keep saying that, but I don't know what you're talking about. It's
All
a
right.
gown.
It's a gown, all right.
Yeah. There's no, yeah.
And does Drew Barrymore wear white? Does she?
She wore white. It looked beautiful. There was
Virgin
Chanel.
or white? Yeah.
Chanel is Will's family's in.
Oh, I see.
So everyone wore Chanel. Cameron Chanel.
Well, I'm happy for her, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Why shouldn't I?
I
be?
hope she's
She
happy.
was great. She was super happy, and it was at her home. I was at it was Montecito. I was in Montecito.
But the mother's not. Drew Barrymore doesn't get along with. I know the mother. I used to have her on the show all the time. She was
Yeah.
a firecracker.
Yeah.
But the mother doesn't get to go to the wedding, right?
No.
Wow. Oy vey.
Yeah.
Not on.
I don't think she was there. I didn't run into her.
You didn't see her walking Drew down the aisle.
You would have noticed.
No,
I would have.
You believe me? Yeah, you would.
I would have seen it. But
Sad though, right? Is she outside protesting? I heard she holds up a sign and she goes, "I'm against this wedding."
I didn't see that either. No.
Yeah, it's sad, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a bummer. It's like you just, I don't know. I don't know the whole scoop, so.
Right. You don't get involved that way.
But this is a weird story. So I go to, my wife's getting ready for all the bridesmaids, and so I go out to lunch in Montecito.
Right.
I'd never been to Montecito.
It's beautiful, right? I've never been
Beach
either.
place,
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
And so I go there, and I walk to this place. I go, well, maybe I'll just sit down. I'll have something to eat, and I'll get a glass of wine or whatever. Drink in the afternoon. I don't care. I got nothing to do.
Right.
So I go in. I go to this place. This guy comes over. He goes, what would you like? And I look at the thing. I go, hey buddy, I'd like to get this white bean salad or something. And then he goes, and then a pizza and a glass of wine. He goes, all right. I go,
No wonder
thanks,
you're
buddy."
doughy. With that, you ordered a pizza, a white bean salad, and wine.
It's a lot of starch.
Maron, that's a lot of calories. But go ahead.
All right, so I can lose weight then. I can tell you.
That's right.
Cut out half the
Go ahead.
starch. So anyways, I go. So the guy, I go. I'm sorry to keep calling you buddy. What is your name? So he goes, my name's Josh. I go, okay, Josh, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Josh.
Right.
So he leaves. He comes back. He brings the white bean salad and the wine, and it looks like there's mayonnaise on the white bean salad.
You don't want that.
I hate mayonnaise.
Right.
And it's 90 degrees outside.
Right.
So it's like hot mayonnaise. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm drinking my wine, waiting for Josh to come back.
Right.
So he finally comes back, and I'm halfway through my wine, and I go, I don't want to get hammered.
Right.
I just want to eat my lunch, get fat, and get out of here.
Right.
So he comes back and I go, hey, sorry, Josh, but is there mayonnaise in this thing? He goes, let me check with the chef. So then he leaves again for 3 minutes. So now I'm done with the wine. I'm licking the bottom of the glass. Now I'm getting buzzed. He comes back and he goes, the chef said it's red wine, it's vinaigrette, and it's the rest is a surprise.
A surprise.
Surprise.
And then he leaves again.
Right.
So I was staring at this thing. I go, I'm not going to eat this.
No.
Surprise. What if the surprise is mayonnaise?
Right.
You idiot.
I want to know if there's mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's why I asked you a question. So anyways, he comes back and he goes, oh, Mike, you didn't touch the salad. I go, no, I don't like mayonnaise. I like creamy stuff. So I'm sorry. I didn't. He goes, oh, all right. Let me get the chef will probably want to bring. I go, I don't want anything else.
Yeah, just want to get out of here.
Just bring me a pizza and I get the check. I want to get out now. I'm mad.
Spending your life at the
mad.
You're getting drunk.
Restaurant
I'm getting
Montecito.
drunk, and so then he brings me another glass of wine on the house because I got the mayonnaise thing. I go, thank you, Josh. He goes, no problem. He goes, and yeah. So then he brings the pizza over, and I go, Josh, this looks amazing. Thank you so much. He leaves. The manager comes over.
Right.
Excuse me. Can I just ask, is everything okay? Yeah. And I go, everything's fine.
But now you're making a scene.
Yeah,
right.
the big scene. So then I don't want to get Josh fired.
Right.
So I go, by the way, and this is a true story. I go, by the way, Josh is great.
Right.
She goes, he's married. So I'm hammered.
Yeah.
I'm hammered.
Right.
But she thinks I'm hitting on the. I never see Josh again. He leaves.
Oh my God.
He thinks I was hitting on him.
Oh my God.
I go, this
That's
is a
amazing.
nightmare.
Maybe you give off that vibe a little bit.
Like a little.
Because you're such a nice. You do have a little bit of a gay vibe.
Too much. A gay vibe. Effeminate.
I used to think sometimes you were gay.
Yeah.
I've had that thought.
Yeah.
I had this whole imaginary life for you that you married, but your wife's a beard, and you go over to Lorne Michaels' table and you're staring at Beckham. And no, you know what it is? Because you're a nice guy. I don't know if it's an act, but like the guy. Hey, I don't know.
What do I have to do?
I don't know this titty dress.
Josh?
You have to but you're very. You're so guys aren't respectful.
Right. They're lewd.
We have penises and they rule our lives. And
I should be watching Game of Thrones.
Well, it seems like you've overcome the urge. To be gross but you must fart and do weird shit things right? I mean, like any other guy.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I don't remember.
You don't even shit.
I don't.
Do you ever use foul language? No.
I do now and then, sure.
I don't get that impression. I
do. Sure, I do sometimes. But it's like when you're just goofing around or.
Right. You will do that with your friends.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me about the new album for a second. I see you have your guitar here, which always excites me because I was telling Robin, this audition tape that you did when you were on Saturday Night Live, it was so fantastic. How old were you then?
I think I was 23.
And you were smart about it. You grabbed your guitar and you started to play the guitar.
Yeah.
And you went through quick musical impressions. And I love that because, first of all, it's brief.
Yeah.
Sucks me in, you give a funny line, and you're on to the next thing. And you like to give the impression that you're almost just coming up with it off the top of your head. That's the trick to a great stand-up or a great audition for Saturday Night Live. Have you ever seen anybody else's audition tapes for Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Is yours the best?
Oh, no.
Are you the only guy who ever got a laugh from Lorne Michaels? Because it's legendary. I've talked to other Saturday Night Live guys.
It's
Brewer.
It's a tough room. It's really tough. It's like no one laughs.
He is guffawing through your audition.
Like some good laughs. He starts laughing when I did an impression of Adam Sandler because at the time no one did that.
It was fantastic.
Oh, thanks. But
do Adam Sandler. Come on.
There was three phases of Adam. There was like the one part where he just kind of mumbles and he goes like, "How you doing? It's good to see you, Howard. All right, good to be here." And then he does the thing where it's like, and then the third part is where he goes like, he yells and you're just like, "Shut up!" So I just did the mix of all three, and I actually called Adam Sandler before I did that.
You did? Because you want to be respectful?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's why people think you're gay.
Is that why?
You're too respectful.
I should have said, hey, how about those titties?
Yeah, you should have titty dress.
Hung up the phone.
I'm beating off.
And hung up the phone.
You know, funny enough, Adam Sandler was almost here today. Now, Adam Sandler and I have a weird background. We don't talk, and I was critical of some of his movies, like no one else was.
Oh, he didn't
Were
care
you
about
once
that.
on a plane with Adam?
Yeah, we
and
didn't
the
talk
two
to
of
each
you
other.
Didn't speak.
It was incredibly awkward, but I had heard that he was maybe coming in this morning. I was excited
He's
to sort
the
of...
nicest dude.
That's what I hear.
Ever. Oh, he doesn't care if you don't like his movies?
Well, he seems to care. I
He
don't know.
stays away from here.
I was very excited to get past all of that.
He's absolutely one of the funniest humans on the face of the earth.
Yeah, and there's many
nice.
things I think he does that are funny, hysterically funny.
Yeah, me too.
But you know, listen, I got to be honest. If I don't like a movie,
I don't do that.
how did you? When you say you reached out to Adam Sandler before you auditioned for Saturday Night Live, how do you even know to get to him? Because wasn't he already on Saturday Night Live? He was a big star. How did you know him?
My manager at the time, Randy Siegel, used to work at Brosty & Gray, and she knew Sandler on his way out.
Right.
So she knew him. So she called Adams to say, "Hey, my client Jimmy, who you met once before, I think he saw me at the Improv in L.A.
Right.
And she said he wants to do an impression of you for Saturday Night Live. Are you cool with that?" And he's like, "Sure." He's like, "Does he want to do it for me?" Like, he can call me and do it for me. So I go. So I called Tim Hurley. He actually was his writing partner.
Right.
Talked to Tim. Tim goes, "All right, here's Adam." Adam got on the phone. He's like, "Hello, how you doing? Hey, Jimmy?" I go, "Yeah, this is Jimmy." He goes, "All right, you gonna do an impression? You're gonna do do the impression of me?" No, he didn't.
So
he said, you got he said, "Do it for me. Let me hear it." So I did the whole thing, and he starts laughing. He goes, "I love it. It's great, kid. Go hit a home run. Go do it."
What if Adam had said no to you? Would you have not done? I mean, that probably got you a job on Saturday Night Live and changed your life. You would have said, "I'm not doing it."
I probably would have done it anyway.
You would have done it anyway.
And then I would have said, "Hey,
you would
give me a break."
You're right. Sorry. Yeah,
Sorry,
because
man.
it's one of your best
Oh
things.
yeah, that was my big thing. It was my closer. I think.
I'm trying to remember what else you did on the audition tape. It was seamless. It was.
Oh, I did that, and I'm trying to get did Seinfeld. I mean,
because Seinfeld was dead on. That is not as easy because I do. Hey,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really sound like Seinfeld. You had every inflection down.
I had him on the show. On Saturday Night Live, we did a bit where Jerry came on the show, and he brought his impression. He changed his impression to match my impression because it was a little off.
Right.
So I was talking about the Gap, and how they had these new it was almost like culottes for men at the Gap. It's called like beach pants or something. So I go, "What are these beach pants? Who wears these things to the beach? What kind of a place is the Gap?" And he goes, "Pocket tee? Thanks, Gap. What? You'll refold it? This place is great. They refold your clothes if you don't want them." So we're just yelling back and forth.
Isn't it true? I guess you point out that there's three phases of Adam Sandler. There's three different Jerrys, maybe, I'm thinking. There's
a couple. There's the, "Can you believe you do that? And then you wait, you ask the question, and then you yell back the answer."
Would it be inappropriate if you said one day, because I swear I'd go see this, that you're going to do a one-man show on Broadway, and if you did a half hour of Seinfeld's material, but gave us the Seinfeld experience, I would want to see that.
Like a human hologram?
Like a human hologram. Like you actually went out and performed that.
Like the Tupac hologram.
Because as much, one of the things that drives me crazy is you start doing that and all I want is more. But is that the secret? You got to leave them wanting more?
No, I don't know. If there is a secret, I don't know. That's probably all I can do.
You can't go on. After a while,
get annoying after a while.
Now, Lorne Michaels, when he saw this audition, he had to be, "Okay, I'm signing this guy," right? I mean, you must have heard that hour that you were on the show.
No, I waited for like 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
And no feedback?
No, feedback that was like, I think it went well. Like, just be happy, but we're not sure.
Oh, my Lord.
It's a tough thing. And then when you go meet him...
Did you think you fucked it up?
Yeah, well, you never know. You go... Because I auditioned once before, and they I was at the comic strip here in New York, and I auditioned for that, and I just flopped. It was awful. I had a bad set. I go, this is the worst. I didn't get it. And then they said, we're looking for Tracy Morgan. We're looking for a black cast member.
Right.
So I go, well, there you go.
Right.
So
You're out.
That made me feel bad.
Yeah,
I could try. I mean, I got to go up for different roles. You know?
That's amazing to me because I watched that audition and I go, I'm signing this guy tomorrow, and I'm nervous if I don't get him.
Everyone says,
you got to get him before everybody else.
Mike Shoemaker, who's my producer now, he was there, and Marcy Klein was there, and they all say, no, we knew exactly at the time
that you nailed it.
That you nailed it. That we signed. And I go, oh, well, I didn't know.
Well, yeah, and the funny thing is, I'm thinking about your performances on Saturday Night Live. I'm trying to think if they really used your impressions that much.
You know what I did? I did everything once, and then I never did it again because I thought that was cool.
But you did something on that audition tape, too, that was good. That was very Saturday Night Live. You said, well, this is an impression of a guy, but it wasn't anyone famous. It was just, the guy who always says this or the guy who always says that.
Yeah, none of those guys worked.
They didn't?
No, I did like a guy who did double takes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was cool.
Everything, gosh, it was just, I don't know. I could never even think.
And on that audition, you didn't do your musical impression of Neil Young, which I think is your strongest impression.
I did not do Neil Young at the time. Well, at the time, I didn't know what would be funny with doing a Neil Young impression.
Neil Young's a big guy. When did you start developing the Neil Young thing?
I did the Neil Young thing. I always had it, but I think it took a writer on this show on Late Night, that his name is Mike DeCenzo, to go like, what if Neil Young sang the theme to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, that was good.
So that's you can.
Did you put that on the album?
Yes, this is on the album.
This is on the album. Do you have to get permission from Neil Young? No, because it's an original kind of.
No, you do.
You got to get the permission from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air people, don't you?
Yeah, Will Smith.
Yeah,
and both, and Neil Young. So no one's getting paid for this.
Right. I mean, I don't see how you're making any money.
Neil's buying a boat right now.
What are they paying you on for your TV show? Are they paying you decent money?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you get $8 million?
No,
not that much.
No.
What did Jimmy Kimmel tell us he's getting? $8 million?
I don't remember.
He's been on for like 10 years.
He's been on. I keep trying to get.
3.5 years.
Would it be weird? You guys compete against each other in some way, right?
Not really.
Don't you think?
I think at one point we do.
At
like 12:30 or 12 to 12:30. I go on at 12:30. He goes on at 12.
Yeah, but I keep wanting to get you guys together. But I'm wondering if that would be weird in some way.
Oh, we've hung out.
Oh, you have hung out.
He's a super nice guy.
Oh, you like him?
I love him.
You don't feel competitive with him?
I could care less.
Really?
Why?
Right.
Who cares?
You had such a fucking healthy attitude. You must have had a great relationship with your parents.
No.
I wish. No.
I did. I just moved them. I just moved them out of my childhood home.
Oh, you did?
They moved to Bronxville, New York.
Oh, yeah. You had to sell the house and you were trying to get someone cool to buy the house?
I wanted somebody cool to buy it because I don't know what's going to happen with somebody.
You feel attached to your childhood house?
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
What did the house sell for?
It didn't sell.
Oh, it's still for sale?
Still for sale.
Where is it?
It's in Saugerties, New York, which is upstate by Woodstock. And
oh, yeah, forget it. You're going to hold on to that thing for the next 10 years.
Yeah,
nobody's looking in Saugerties.
Yeah, and you got a stipulation that they be cool. Forget it.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, exactly, it's a double.
Now, people tell me by cool you mean white people. Is that true? You're a racist? Horrible racist?
That's basically what I'm saying.
What is it, Gary?
I was reading an interview with Jimmy in Rolling Stone, and I thought he was insinuating that his parents were like sort of super protective.
Overly protective?
They were, yeah. Very
too much?
My grandfather was a cop from Brooklyn, so my mom had an overprotective childhood. So I think me and my sister weren't allowed. She was my best friend, and we weren't allowed to. We didn't have friends. We just kind of hung out with each other in the backyard.
As a result, are you very afraid of the world? Because you strike me as a guy who'll get on a plane, you'll go to California, you go here, you go there, you're sucking the world in.
I think I'm interested in that stuff. Because I didn't have that growing up. Like, I love to read Outside magazine.
Right.
Because I would never do half the stuff in this magazine.
See, a
guy crosses a crevasse.
I'm a very fearful person, so I don't go anywhere. Last night I went to dinner with a couple. They said, Howard, Beth, join us next weekend. Want to put you on our private plane. We're going to go to Paris together. We're going to have an incredible time. And they spelled out what we're going to be doing, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at my wife and go, oh, my God, Paris is a terrible place. And I don't
How do I say no?
I mean, how do I say no to this? This is something everyone in the world should experience.
This is like an episode of The Bachelorette.
It sounds like filled with danger.
Yeah, because it's a private jet?
No, because it's just I just want to be
foreign
home.
Land?
Yeah, I just want to be home with my dog and,
Yeah, it's I like going home.
Yeah, you like that too?
I like going home. I know my wife. I know she's
right.
We watch the same things. We eat the same stuff.
Yeah, I got my food.
I got my routine. I barely have enough time to relax. So when I get home,
it sounded like a nightmare to me.
No, it's just too much work.
Too much work.
Because you got to reinvent. You got to relive. You go, I don't know how to live here.
But a normal person would never turn. Like Robin would be on that plane tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I mean, a private jet, and this guy's top of the line, and they got rooms and the whole thing.
I can't be bothered.
Yeah, me too.
It
doesn't interest me.
Doesn't interest me. I'd rather, seriously, I've heard you say this on the show, but I'd rather sit and stare at a wall.
Yeah.
And just stare at nothing. Just sit there and go like, this is fantastic.
You know what excites me? And this is the sickest fucking thing in the world. You know what I'm doing on, I think it's Thursday or Friday. I forget. I have a coach coming to my house to teach me how to organize.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about this.
My wife would freak out. She loves to organize.
I'm excited about this. We're going to come up with little folders and what to put things in.
I try to get...
I have her booked for the whole day, this person.
I tried to get a closet organizer, and she was booked.
No, I'm all
kind
set,
of
man.
What job is this?
I would rather do that than go to Paris on a private jet.
I just want to make sure it's all figured out.
Right.
Yeah. I have no time. Yeah, I just want to do that stuff and to make sure it's all figured out. Then I just don't want to... Also, I don't want to bother anybody or just...
So all of your impressions and all of the things that you've absorbed, what were they, through television and sitting at home in your home? And yeah, everything me too. That's it. I just watch TV and you learn the world.
TV and radio, and I just grew up with that. My dad would love WCBS FM, and we're up in Saugerties where you don't really get that. So he would have me run wire through the whole house, like through the pipes and stuff.
Right.
I definitely am going to die of cancer. I know the whole house is like a microwave.
Did you ever try to be a legitimate musician? Because I feel when you do Neil Young, and I've heard you do Bruce Springsteen and all this stuff, that you have a good voice and you do have a certain charisma, but are you hiding behind the impressions? Are we ever going to hear you sing an original song that Jimmy Fallon can do? No way. You would, because why? Because all the comedians would laugh at you for trying that?
Well, I would just personally, I wouldn't want to hear it.
Have you ever sat down and written a song?
No.
Is that true?
One. A serious song?
A serious song.
Never in my life.
Why?
I'm not a poet.
But you had fantasies. I mean, no one's
I've written comedy songs. I'm not a poet.
When you were a young man, though, when did you learn guitar? You were a young guy and you were practicing guitar. You had a fantasy of being a rock star, yes?
Yeah, but I just imitated everybody.
That was it.
I just took a guitar and I imitated. I learned the song and I would imitate. I'd do Roy Orbison or.
You could do Roy Orbison?
I could.
You can't do it now?
I don't think I could hit those notes. If probably a couple drinks in me, I could scream crying.
What's the one musical impression you do that you have yet to show the public?
Gosh.
I've never heard you do Roy Orbison.
I mean, it wouldn't. I couldn't even do it. Yeah, I got to really be into it and belt it out.
What's your best impression? Is it Neil Young, you think?
I mean, Neil's probably the best. I mean, we did the Doors on the show. We did the Doors. I've never seen anyone do like Jim Morrison to be funny.
Yeah,
so
right.
We did the Doors singing the theme to Reading Rainbow.
I saw that one. That was good.
That went well. That was good. And we shot it like it was Ed Sullivan from 67 or whatever. It was pretty cool.
This show is the best venue for you. I mean, you don't have to sit there with those other fucking cast members from Saturday Night Live. It's your own
Sharing
thing.
time.
Yeah, you don't have to share time with them.
Fighting
you know what I mean? Think about it.
Spot.
It is really the dream job for you, I guess. Although it's
fantastic. It's great.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about like ratings versus this one or that one. It's
I'm on so late.
Are you dying to do the Tonight Show?
No,
that's the death. No, don't do it. I told you that.
You'll
know you're not going to have any fun anymore. They're going to knock you in the head every time the ratings dip.
Yeah,
They'll
I can't
drive
be
you
worried
crazy.
about that stuff.
What about Craig Ferguson? Are you friends with him?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, I'm friendly with him.
How can we be friends with everyone we're at war with?
It's like I don't know. Should I have more passion? And
I think maybe. I don't know.
You want to kill him?
No, but
it was a funny thing. Kimmel is he's just a smart guy. He's just funny. And this is a funny story. We were at the Emmy Awards, and the year before I just hosted the Emmy Awards.
Right.
The year before. So the next Emmys come. They want me to present with Kimmel. I go, great.
Let's do it.
So let's go. So me and Kimmel work out a bit where we're going to fight over the envelope or something like that. And
I remember, yes.
Yeah. And we're about to go on, and he goes, "Hey, Jimmy, look at this." And he points at this rundown. It's on a computer screen, and it says, like, Jane Lynch opening, and then first envelope, J. Kimmel / J. Fafon. F-A-F-O-N. F-A-F-O-N. I just hosted the year before. I hosted the whole show.
What, they fire everyone?
Big thing.
Wow.
Great reviews.
Oh, my goodness.
J. Kimmel / J. Fafon. And I go, gosh, I wish I had my phone on me. I would take a picture of that and tweeted that out.
See, that's interesting that you can actually be friendly with him. I mean, he's one of this. I don't even know if I should talk about this. He sent me an email the other night. His girlfriend, Molly, is sitting on the toilet to pee, and he goes in with his phone and takes a picture and sends it to me. He goes, you see, I can take pictures of my girlfriend like you do of Beth.
Oh, my God.
She wrote me a note. She goes, I'm going to kill him. She says, I'm going to give back to the earth after I chop him up and throw him in the ocean. I mean, it's crazy.
I met her. She's fun.
Maybe we should put together a super group, all you guys togetger for one big show.
Like Rock and Roll Heaven?
Yeah, it's sort of weird that you're all on almost at the same time, or, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I think it'd be fun. It'd be great if Was Kimmel? No, he was never 12:30. He was always 12.
He's always.
Was he 11:30?
No, they won't put him on
12:15 or something.
I said put you on 11:30 with that stupid Nightline.
We're 12:37.
Remember, he just got 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's got to bug
That's
up
the
his
thing,
ass. He
5
wants to
minutes.
get on at 11:30. I said, what do you care? It's so great. You got
We're on 12:37. I want to be on at 12:36. Does it matter?
12:36 is going to change
12:41.
everything.
I mean, does it matter if I'm on at 12:41?
He's got all kinds of theories. If you get on a little bit early, then your ratings and blah, blah, blah. He's got the whole thing figured out.
But then what happens?
You don't check the ratings.
I don't care.
You
Well, then
don't
what
care.
happens? So what if we had an amazing rating?
Right.
Now we got to book, the magician every week?
Was Obama really a great guest, or is it just the idea of Obama? When he actually comes on, it can be boring, yes?
I don't know. I thought it was fantastic.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it was great.
But do you have to be different with him than other? He's the president, so
Right.
you got to be respectful.
I'm respectful, but I don't change. I'm the same with anyone.
Right, but he got up and sang with you. That was exciting, right?
He did slow jam the news, and when you have the president on the show, they go, he wants to meet you alone. He doesn't want to meet you with an assistant or a stage manager.
Oh.
When the president arrives, you should greet him.
Now, the president goes to like a dressing room like I do when I do your show. Is that where you put him?
Yes, but I was in the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, so it
Oh,
was
I
a
see.
special deal.
And does the Secret Service go in and check everything in the room? They have to do
come
a
in,
sweep, right?
They do a sweep like weeks before.
Yeah,
then they
right.
do it that day. Like the writers had to bring in all their laptops or whatever they wanted that morning before 9 in the morning, then leave.
And Obama.
Did they bring dogs in to sniff you, or did they leave
That had nothing to do with the president, but yes, I do that before every
He's
show.
always sniffed. People just love it.
Yeah, yeah.
And dogs love it. But the president says, rather than have my Secret Service in the room with me, rather than have an assistant with me, I want to be alone with you.
Yeah, I just want to I want to be greeted alone so I can say hi alone.
Wow. What do you think's up with that? Like, why?
I think it's a protocol thing, a respect thing, I guess.
Now, are they nervous you might go berserk and beat up the president or get it? I mean, like,
Maybe it
seriously.
makes it a bigger deal. I don't know. Maybe it makes it like it's official.
Who tells you that the president wants to be alone with you?
10 people.
10 people?
Yeah.
And they go, oh, this is very, very...
We can't go with you. I go, can my wife go? No, she stays in a separate... She stays 40 feet away or something like that. And all these people, like, you have to go alone. And then...
Maybe Obama wanted to know if you were gay and he didn't want to embarrass you.
Yeah,
by,
maybe he's friends with
that's
Josh.
it. You bang your wife many times a week, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Do you?
You just stuck that one in.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you can't. We're talking about the president.
Oh, sorry. Right. The president. Oh, yeah, sure. No, I'm trying to prove you're not gay. If anybody lets anybody think that.
No,
right.
I'm not. I'm not gay, I would tell you.
All right. Go ahead. All right.
But I tell my wife first.
All right.
But what happened was they go, you have to meet the president by yourself. So I said, okay. So I had one of those signs printed out that the limousine drivers carry at the airport.
With your name?
Yeah, it was President Obama on it. And the limousine waving at him.
But
hey.
are you nervous that you're going to go in there alone?
Yeah.
I would be. It's kind of weird in a way.
Because I don't know what happens. What if he says, like, I'm going to announce World War III?
Right. So you walk in.
So he comes down and I go, I was waving, I did the joke, and I go, hi, I'm Marcus. I'm your escort tonight. You want a water or anything, let me know. He says, laughing, he goes, okay, this is going to be fun. We're going to slow jam the news. He goes, where's your wife, Nancy? He knows exactly what's...
Right, they've briefed him.
He's been briefed.
So he goes
I
over,
met you 50 times, I don't know your wife.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So he goes, how are you? And she's mesmerized looking at him, and he's so charming, he's presidential.
Yes.
And so you feel confident. There's all dudes around him. He goes, all right, let's rehearse the sketch. I go, no, this is Slow Jam the News. He goes, no, I know the sketch. I've seen it. Seen it with Brian Williams. I can slow jam. I go, okay. So we go over and we look at the sketch from rehearsal on a laptop, and it goes well. And we didn't have to change much. We knew how far we can go as the president. So at the end, Brian Williams usually goes like, oh yeah. It's basically just reading the news, but in an R&B type of sexy thing. Yeah. So at the end, Brian Williams goes, oh, yeah. So President Obama was rehearsing. He goes, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I go, come on, oh, yeah. I go, can't you give me a little? He goes, no, I can't. I go, just give me a little spice on the end. Like, give me that's and he's like laughing. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. But then live on the show, he did the whole thing. He goes, oh, yeah. And then he takes the mic, holds it out, and drops it like Eminem in 8 Mile.
He's all done.
And then we go to commercial break, and he goes, did you see how I dropped the mic? I go, yeah, it was unbelievable. It was hilarious. She goes, I improvised that.
He's an entertainer.
It was pretty cute. Yeah.
I just came up with that.
So maybe I'm missing it. It seems like your wife was in the room with you when you.
She was 40 feet away or something.
I see.
She was in the next
got
room.
to call her in.
And all you got to talk about privately was Slow Jam. It wasn't. There was no
secret.
Nothing.
No.
You didn't ask him anything. Sort of like you've always fantasized asking him about.
Asking the president about. No.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I called you. I asked your question.
You know, I was so proud of myself, and this shows that I've matured. I want to compliment myself right now in this portion of the
Yeah,
interview.
what advice did you give?
Jimmy asked me to give him advice about interviewing them. He said, and Jimmy was very nice. He goes, "You're a very good interviewer. What would you do if you asked the president?" And I was joking around on your show, but I
know exactly. But you gave me a real good question.
Yeah, and I wrote down, and I'm not kidding. I said to my wife, "Why should I help Jimmy? What if he has a great?" He goes, "I'm looking for a great moment." I go, "If Jimmy has a great moment."
What do I get?
What do I get out of that?
Right.
And like,
Jimmy
who wants him becoming
prospers from that, and you get nothing.
Because I'm the opposite of Jimmy. I don't think about other people doing well. I don't like when other people do well.
Yeah.
And then I said, that's what my psychiatrist's been talking about. It doesn't take anything away from me. It's an honor that Jimmy would ask me this. So I said, I'm going to overcome the shit inside of me, and I'm going to write Jimmy this note.
You're going to really think about that.
And then I started writing questions, and I sent them to Jimmy. And then all of a sudden I had more questions. I said to my wife, maybe I'm going overboard with all these questions that I would ask the president. I mean, I'm being too helpful. But then I said, you know what? Again, I'm going to send Jimmy all of the questions. And I did. And then I don't know that you used any.
I did. I used one. I asked him. It was a great question. I said, eventually, because they didn't announce Mitt Romney yet.
Right.
But basically, it's in the bag. So I go, well, you're probably going to be running against Mitt Romney. Do you know him?
Right.
And because now you're going to have to run against him. You're going to have to be doing, the anti-Romney ads, attack ads. And do you know the guy?
Yeah. Do you like him personally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, well.
And I'll grind him into dirt.
Yeah. He goes, well, we're not friends.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a great question?
It's a great question.
Look at that answer.
Opened him right up.
That was my moment.
Listen, ignore my questions.
No.
Never ask me again. No, whatever.
I like that because that's a smart thing. That's what I would want. I would not
was
think to
actually
ask that.
very honored that you asked me that. Now, listen, Jimmy's new record. He wants to sell the album. He's got.
He needs to. Now, QVC, is that the place where you go to sell albums?
No, you come
Did
here.
You move a
Yeah,
lot
I don't
of
think
albums?
so. I don't know. I don't think so. I just figured I see QVC. I see it's like when I'm flipping the stations. I go, this is a thing. People are doing this
on the album. Now, Paul McCartney is on the album because he performed with you on the show.
Yeah.
He performed Scrambled Eggs. Those are the original lyrics that he had for
Yesterday.
For Yesterday.
Yeah.
When he was writing
Scrambled
Yesterday,
eggs. Is that what it's supposed to be?
yeah, he didn't have lyrics yet, so he just put the word scrambled eggs in there.
Wow.
So what is on there? You performing Scrambled Eggs with him?
So here's what happened. I go up to Paul McCartney. He's in. He's doing Saturday Night Live.
Right.
I go in for the pre-interview.
Right.
And he's the nicest human. He's
Right.
nice to everybody.
Right.
So I go, hey Paul. He goes, hey Jimmy. I'm all you. I go, good. I go, we're gonna do this interview. He goes, yeah, we'll have a quick chat. It'll be a great chat, And I go, do you want to do? I wrote a sketch. He goes, oh, I'd rather not. Just rather do a chat. I don't want to do a sketch. We'll just do a chat. So he didn't even listen to it. I go, well, this is it's just one of the writers wrote out the lyrics to Scrambled Eggs. He goes, I'd rather just have a quick fun chat. We'll talk. And I go, and then someone's pushing me out of the room, and I start going, Scrambled Eggs. Oh my lady, how I love your legs. I go, that was the original lyrics.
Right.
And he goes, of course I know. I wrote it. And I go, can I just do it for you? So I do Scrambled Eggs. Oh my lady, how I love your legs. But not as much as I love scrambled eggs. Oh, have you tried scrambled eggs? Cut to his head is like over my shoulder reading the lyrics. He's like, waffle fries. Oh my, and he's really into it and like laughing. He's like, all right, I'll do it. He goes, but I want you to do it with me.
Right.
And that's when you go, what is going on?
So you have to seduce these guests.
But I didn't even want it. I didn't pitch it as a duet.
Did you have fun doing it?
It was amazing.
Amazing.
He was my idol growing up.
Of course. Can you imagine getting to do a song with Paul McCartney? It's unbelievable.
It doesn't make any sense.
What is his relationship with musicians? Because Springsteen will come on and do a week. And,
Springsteen won't talk to me. Thinks I'm a scumbag.
He does?
I don't know. I saw him at a party. I met him at a party.
He's a nice guy too.
He was very nice to me. But
he's fun. A lot of these guys just want to come in and have a good time, and they just want to trust you that you're just going to.
No one trusts me. At least you do.
That's what it is.
You were about to do something. What were you going to do with your guitar? You were going to do Neil Young?
I don't care. I mean, I could do whatever. I could show you the difference between Neil Young and Bob Dylan.
Show me the difference between Neil. I love when you do this stuff. All right, go ahead.
So Neil Young, this is Neil Young. Neil Young, when he plays the harmonica, it's more of like a melody when Neil plays. So that's basically Neil Young.
I was on your show one night when you were doing some impression. I don't remember what it was, but I was so bummed because that meant you had to stop down and take like 20 minutes to get into your makeup. And I go, oh, get me the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry about that.
Jimmy's doing an impression, and that means I've got to be here 20 minutes longer.
I had to change. Yeah, I think Bob Dylan then.
That you did Bob Dylan. Now, what is the difference between Neil Young and Bob Dylan?
I think, well, Bob Dylan, when he plays the harmonica, he just hits the highest note on the harmonica and just blows the shit out of it.
Right.
That's all he does.
Same technique.
So so Bob Dylan comes on our show and he does the song, and he plays the harmonica. It's just the highest and the loudest.
You see, now that's a great observation. Bob Dylan, you look like your head's going to blow off when you're blowing into that. No, but I mean, it's fantastic because it's true. I never realized Bob Dylan just blows into that fucking thing like it's like a breathalyzer.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the harmonica becomes funny.
But and Bob Dylan, the impression you do morphed over the years. You're like Bob Dylan now. You can't understand a word he says.
You might as well not even see him in concert.
Right. There was a time that you could sort of hear him articulate the words, but now it's like.
I'd rather see a cover band sometimes. You see these new bands, you go, yeah, I know it's the original guy, but what is he doing?
He's trying to give a performance where it's a different kind of sound. He wants to do something new and original, but you're like, just do the goddamn song.
Don't you want it to sound like the record?
Right.
That's what you kind of want, right?
Yeah.
Now and then he does do that, and like, because he'll be like, how does it feel?
Right.
And you go, oh, I love this song.
I didn't know you were doing that one.
It's a great song. It's my favorite.
Do you ever hear from these guys? I mean, I know Neil Young came on the show, but Bob Dylan has not been on the show.
No, Neil came to the show with Peggy Young.
Okay.
And he just came, and he's a shy guy. He's a really, really nice guy, but he's very shy, and he had the hat on, and he goes, I go, hey, Neil, and he goes, Pants on the Ground was my biggest hit in 25 years. Oh, okay.
Well, way to speak up, dude.
Yeah, but that's cool for him to say that. I was like, and so he's into it. We had to run it through Bowie if we wanted, because we did the Tim T. Bowie.
Yes.
It's Tim Tebow and David Bowie meshed and became one human.
How much do you love Bowie? Like you seem to love the ones. I love Neil Young. I love Bowie. I talk about Bowie.
Dylan, I love the Doors. I love all those guys.
Bowie's another guy. He's morphed into like 30 different guys because when he used to do Starman and when he was Ziggy Stardust, it was a la la la.
Yeah, higher voice.
Right.
Now, then he goes down. Now he just does kind of that type of thing, and like Elvis Costello has changed too.
He has.
Well, Elvis Costello used to start off, he'd be like, and that now Elvis Costello's like, he's a different guy now. It's great.
Is it possible for you to listen to music without wanting to do an impression of a guy? Can you sit back and enjoy music, or do you just start to obsess on, I've got to learn how to do that?
No, I love music.
You do? And do you like new musicians, or
I do.
Are you mired in the McCartney and the Neil Young and Springsteen?
No, I like new music too.
You do?
Yeah, I think Fun has a great new song out. Well, it's not even new anymore, but Gautier, that song is great.
What's that song?
Somebody that I used to know.
See, you're more in the music scene than I've started giving up.
Oh, he's like, no, it's a great song. He's like, I think it might be the #1 song, and it's like, he goes like, basically like, you didn't have to treat me so bad. You had your friends collect your records, then you change your number, and like, now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Do you like rap music?
I like rap music. Okay, I feel like it's getting kind of old for me.
When the Roots, you had Michelle Obama on the show. And that, not Michelle Obama, Michelle Bachmann.
Yes.
And so this is some sort of controversy. You're not known for generating controversy, but someone decided to play Lion Bitch or something. I don't even know this song.
No, I don't think anyone knows the song.
And no one knows the song. Somebody decided to play Lying Bitch. I don't know. Is that the name of the song, Lying Bitch? So do you have to go apologize? I know you made an apology to Michelle Bachmann because you felt bad. Like that's a dirty blow. That's something you would not do.
I would not do.
So someone in your band decides what song is going to be played when they walk out.
Yeah.
So you're not in on that decision.
I am now.
Yes. After that is when you became someone who had to get in on that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that upset you.
Well, I was just like, I don't understand. I didn't even know the song. I don't think anyone knows the song.
So did the guys come to you and say, "Hey, we're sorry, we did"?
They go,
that?
"Yeah." Well, it's like, what are you gonna do? We tried to do some sneaky thing. Just tried to do a little joke.
Right.
You know, we didn't think it'd be a big deal.
Because no one knows that song.
No one knows the song, and they don't really even know her. They don't mean it. They don't know.
And you're the nicest guy in the world. At least it seems to me. But I mean, do you have to go chastise the band? Do you have to say, "Hey, you motherfuckers, fuck me over"? I mean, there's never any moment.
You think he's a tyrant when he's?
Yeah, maybe he is. A lot of these guys are. You know.
No. I just said like, dude, come on, what are you doing?
Straighten this out. So now you're part of picking that.
Yeah, well, I'm not part of picking it, but they have to just clear them through us now.
Have you ever fired anyone?
Yeah.
You have to fire writers and things like that?
Yeah, we fired a lot of people.
And you do it personally?
No, but it's just, I think what it is we just kind of, we kind of know, everyone knows.
I can't fire anyone.
I can't do it.
Oh.
But that's why we have producers. And
what do you do if you have a writer and he's got a wife and a family? And all that? I mean, what do you do?
Look, you just got to do your job. You won't get fired.
Yeah. Fred, I got to say it to you.
No. Fred, no, sorry.
Saw that coming. Fred's here for life.
Yeah.
Benji, I don't know about, but Fred is here. No, Benji, you're here too. So let's plug the album. Let's really get people motivated to get this album so that you can make like 3 cents.
I appreciate it. Yeah. It's a good record. It's got a lot of guest stars on it.
Jimmy's new album, Blow Your Pants Off, is in stores now. Let's talk about some of the guest stars. We have McCartney.
Yes.
We have
Bruce Springsteen.
Yep,
singing "Whip My Hair." We have Justin Timberlake.
That was a great moment. That "Whip My Hair."
Whip my hair back and
Whip my hair.
That was
back
crazy.
And that was
the
crazy.
fact that he did that was so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
It was amazing, and it was like we put the wig on him, and the hat, and the glasses, and the beard. Like it was Bruce's idea to dress as '70s Bruce.
And don't you think before you ask him that he's just going to go, "No, I don't want to do that. It's not. I'm a serious musician," kind of thing.
I didn't ask him. So I asked him to do the duet, but then he goes, "Maybe I should do like a 70s Bruce." I go, "Yeah, you're gonna get it. Would you wear like a costume?" He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, because he had the hat on like he used to wear.
He brought his own sunglasses from the Born to Run tour.
Yeah, he looked like the '70s Bruce.
People thought it was fake. People thought it was like a writer imitating or a lookalike.
And that's a big deal when you get a Bruce Springsteen to do something like
doing
that.
this, and it was amazing, and he killed it.
And it gives you credibility.
I called, so I said, "Do you want to sing the Neil Young version of Whip My Hair?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I'm not familiar with that song."
Somehow I knew that.
So I sent him the thing, and I sent him our version of it, and he goes, "I love it. It's good. It's great. I love it."
Do you send, when a guy like Bruce Springsteen agrees to do a bit like that, do you send them a gift afterwards? Do you have something? Do you call them? What do you,
A painting.
You sent them a painting?
No, I'm just kidding.
No. Was it a painting of Drew Barrymore and her husband?
Yeah, exactly.
You just re-roll those out?
Re-roll the same one out.
Right.
I don't give him a gift.
Right. Why give him a gift? Fuck him.
Well, I mean, I don't want to fuck him. I mean, I don't know. I mean, why? I think I don't know.
That's right. Okay, I'm just curious how you run the show. And should you?
Yeah.
Yes. I think you should send them a gift.
I should.
Yeah, I wouldn't send them one, but you should. You're a nice guy. I'm not.
But like, what is a good gift? I don't want to send somebody like wine or something, right?
A bottle of. What about a sweater? A sweater. Send them a sweater. I don't know. Justin Timberlake is on the album.
We do the history of rap. That's one of the songs on the record that cost the most because we had to clear like 15 rap songs.
And the book Thank You Notes 2 is Thank You Notes did very well.
Yeah,
was a bestseller.
Yeah, number 2 did good too.
And Thank You Notes is the bit you do on your show. It's a funny bit that you do, and you put it in book form.
Yeah.
And now you have Thank You Notes 2.
Yeah, so you can read the jokes at home, and this one's got like a thing in it, so it plays the piano that the Roots play during the bit, so it's fun.
And the book is a good idea because it gets people out there. They're thinking about you, and you reach a broader audience.
Yeah.
Right.
It seems that all of these outside projects are to get people's attention as opposed to make money.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's what it is, because I'm on so late. It's like...
Jimmy wants attention.
I really need...
He needs attention. Yeah. Do you get enough attention now? Because you are a guy who needs attention.
Oh, my gosh, I get too much attention.
Yeah, and you go home and you just sit there and you wait for the next show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not a sad sack like Letterman. You don't sit there and...
No.
And your hobby isn't working on cars like Jay Leno.
I can't get into cars.
It's
funny? I was talking to Jay Leno, and I know you don't like him, so I won't talk about him that much.
No, talk about him. Go ahead.
But because I was thinking about getting a vintage car.
Were you?
Well, I live out. I got a place out in the Hamptons.
Right.
And I go. I should get a convertible and drive around and be a cool guy.
Right. All of them drive around.
Yeah, and these cool cars, vintage cars. So I go, what do you? So I'm really researching this. I look into it, and I'm just not a car guy.
Right.
I'm awful.
I could
Awful
care
driver.
less.
I could care less, and I'm not a good driver. I just want airbags.
And if you drive around in a vintage car, everyone's going to notice you, and you're going to look like a big douchebag.
You're a real jerk.
Right,
And then, but I just don't know what I'm. Also, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So I go, Jay, what do you think about this? Should I get a Porsche 60 something Porsche? He goes, I mean, do you like cars? I go, not really. I mean, I don't really like cars. He goes, then don't get a car.
Right.
He goes, get a truck.
Yeah.
I go, I don't even know if I like trucks. I got nothing to put in the back of it or whatever.
Right.
He's like, he goes, here's the thing. He goes, I love cars.
Right.
If it breaks down, that makes me happy because I want to fix it and see how it works.
Right.
That interests me.
Right.
I go, that would never interest me.
Yeah,
I would give it to somebody and I'd have them fix it for me.
If you want to go retro, get like the Amish have a horse and a carriage, and you drive around the Hamptons in that, and everyone will love it. The buggy and horse.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But you need a hobby. That's what it is. You need a hobby. Like I'm into photography. I'm a photographer.
You still into that?
Oh yeah, big time.
Because I remember you were getting into it. With the Beckham day.
Yeah, big time.
You do. So you know aperture.
Aperture, of course.
That's a big word.
That's right.
That's where it loses me when I get a camera.
No, I like it. I like the sort of the mathematics.
Oh, I do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I get out of it. I go, I don't know, aperture.
Yeah, you need a hobby. That's all. Because you're not busy enough. All right, and when are you having children?
I'll get into that. I got to talk to Josh.
Are you going to have kids?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You think you'll be a good dad?
Yeah.
I think you'll be a good dad.
I think I'd be fun dad.
Will you lock the kids up in the house and not let them out like you were raised?
Yeah, they're not allowed to leave.
No, okay. All right, listen. Everybody, excuse me. Everybody loves Jimmy Fallon. He does it all. He does bits. He interviews. He tells jokes.
Yeah.
Whatever you want from him, he'll do.
He tap dances.
And the Bee Gees guy died. He was on my show. He was a great guy. Robin
talented.
All the good guys.
Oh, who's the good harmonies out there now? Crosby, Stills, and Nash?
No, yeah, but nobody does harmonies anymore.
No.
They don't make records like that
The Bee Gees
anymore.
are just amazing.
Amazing.
The Beach Boys had great harmonies.
They did. But Robin Gibb was one of the greatest guests I ever had on my show. He came in with his wife. They were swingers. And he would talk about threesomes with his wife. And the whole thing. Right, Robin?
Yes, he did. He opened up.
He came in he had like 10 jokes ready to go.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
Because we did Justin and I did the Gibb brothers on Saturday Night Live. And
that's tough to do, right?
With Barry Gibb?
Yeah.
It's okay. I love them, so I think it's just me singing. Doing
What is it?
It's more like, it's kind of like Aaron Neville. This is kind of the same impression, where it's like, look. The feel of cotton, you know. I don't know much, but I know I love you. Someone's taking the volume up and down. So Barry gets kind of like that. It's like, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great show tonight, and it's my favorite show. You know, it's like, why he would never talk like that in real life. So I did that, and so Justin we just made it so that him and his brother have a weird relationship and all that stuff. And it's a weird sketch, but they loved it.
Talented guy as you are, isn't it weird they never found the right movie for you, a movie career? There's certain guys like that. Dana Carvey's another guy like that.
I don't know what
all
you
the
do
impressions. Right. No one in Hollywood doesn't know what to do with you, right?
Yeah. There is no
So maybe the talk show is the right place for you.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking this is the right move.
I think if I did a movie, they just cast me as a guy.
Right.
And that anyone could do that.
Yeah.
You just be a guy who dates somebody, and you break up, and then you go back out at the end.
Well, you're a tremendous talent, and I love having you here. Jimmy Fallon.
Always fun.
Get the record. It's out now. It's fun. New album, Blow Your Pants Off, is in stores now. It features many, many big stars. It's not just Jimmy. It's I know what you're thinking. I don't want just Jimmy.
Why would I buy an album of Jimmy?
It's not worth it to just get me.
I see on that TV commercial all the time too.
Eddie Vedder.
Oh yeah, for the bank card.
The bank card or something.
Capital One. Yeah.
Capital One. They must be paying you every time I say, I go ka-ching.
Yeah, no, they pay you up front for those things.
Oh, that's it.
So that's it. Every time it airs, it's up to this.
You're a spokesperson.
I mean, they play it nonstop.
I know, it's too much.
I mean, people know you from that more than from anything.
They do. I got a big old lady following.
Did you tell them, stop playing it so much?
Yeah, but the baby steals it. The baby's cute.
Yeah. Jimmy's book, Thank You Notes, too. Check that out. It's in stores now. And like I say, get the album Blow Your Pants Off. What are you going to do? You're going to go around signing albums and stuff?
There's no record stores anymore, so
there's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere for you to sign the album.
I don't. I mean, I could sign it, but no one's going to be there.
No one will be there.
I don't know where to. Barnes and
sit
Noble?
at home.
Best Buy?
Yeah, Best Buy, maybe. Sit
I'm not going to go to a Best Buy.
Well, you're terrific, and I love when you come by. You know that.
Yeah, you're a good man. And, I appreciate it. And hi to everybody here, and thanks for having me.
You don't have to say hi to everyone here. Just me.
That's it.
Yeah. No, just concentrate on
just
me.
Just ignore the rest
all the time.
Exactly. I will.
The great Jimmy Fallon. Where are you off to now? The Today Show or something like that?
I think so.
Oh, really? You're going to do that?
I think I'm doing like that. I'm doing some radio. I'm doing some Piers Morgan, I think.
Oh, Piers.
I'm doing Piers, and I'm doing The View.
The View. All right, so you've got a busy schedule. You can't sit here all day.
I could, but
right. I understand. All right, Jimmy Fallon, everybody.
Jimmy. I got to get out. Hey.
That was awesome, man.
Oh, it's fun, man. It's fun. I could do that for like 10 hours. I love it so much.
How do you do impressions rapid fire like that at 8 o'clock in the morning? I mean, you're probably barely awake at this
point. Coffee, caffeine. But it's fun. He gets, he knows how to do it. He's a pro. He gets it out of you. It's like he knows. He's just great. It's a joy. Everyone's professional. They've done it now for so long. I think they know how to do it and how to get the best out of every guest.
So much was made about the fact that you're a nice guy and he's perceived as a mean guy and that no one trusts him. Why do you trust him?
Because I've just been on the show so many times that I just know I don't know. He's smart. And he's an intelligent man.
He started to do your show a lot, so there's like this mutual respect that goes on there. I mean,
he's just a good guy, and just like he's always, I don't know. I think he knows what I do, and so he doesn't need to push because there's no sense in pushing. I'm going to do what I'm going to do anyway.
All right. Blow Your Pants Off.
Blow Your Pants Off. Pick it up. Blow Your Pants Off. It's got a lot of guest stars. It's good. It's a great record. It's fun. It's the summertime jam of the year, and it's going to blow your pants off.
Well, you blew the doors of the studio off today, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, man.
Perfect. That was great.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. On Monday's wrap-up show, we had sort of a Father's Day wrap-up in and of itself. Fred was there, Scott DePace was there, John Hind and his fathers. We talked about what it's like raising boys versus raising girls, coaching, all the craziness that goes on with being a father. Here's what happened.
During the news, there was a big debate over Father's Day. Howard talked about the card that he got for his dad. He didn't really pay attention to it. And then it was revealed that a lot of emails went around wishing everyone a happy Father's Day. And, of course, the debate came up, who's a good dad? And I was honored to be put in a category with Fred and Gary. But then Scott DePace's name was thrown into the mix. And I guess
such bullshit. Who makes these people the judge? They're not at my house. They don't know what a great dad I am.
Well, are you saying you're a great dad? Or are you saying Fred, Gary, and I aren't great dads?
I'm just saying the fact that someone can quantify the fact that you're a better dad than I, and they don't know either of our situations at home.
What makes
a ridiculous opinion?
What do you think makes a good dad?
I think someone who spends time with their kids, someone who, their kids obviously enjoy spending time with, someone who teaches their kids right from wrong, someone who, is there for their kids.
So do you believe that Fred and Gary and I do that?
I would have no idea.
I'm asking what you think, based on we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, I think you do, yeah. Except Gary probably gives them all those liberal opinions, but... besides that.
So you missed the whole conversation, right? You came into it kind of late when your name was put out there.
Yeah.
You didn't miss much, really. Fred sent an email to Gary and I. And we were emailing each other over Father's Day. Sort of wishing.
Queer.
Well, why is it queer for Fred to send an email like
Let's all
that?
congratulate each other on being dads. I mean, I don't know.
Are you upset that you weren't part of the email?
No. And I saw the one that
Doug Hurwitz sent?
Doug Hurwitz put up, like, congrats to all those dads out there. It's like, shut up. Just fucking go away.
Benji, I mean, you're not a dad, but what did you think of that? Did you think those emails were odd when they came in?
I said the same thing Scott did. It struck me as kind of effeminate. But, I mean, listen, if people feel that, it's nice. It's nice that you guys have your little, thing.
We're not the first ones who have ever done this. I mean, there's been billions and trillions of dads out there,
I think
right?
the sentiment is nice, but for a guy to tell another guy, like to my dad, I definitely say Happy Father's Day, and I love him and express that. But to a guy to say to another guy, the sentiment is nice, but it definitely seems kind of feminine.
I think it's just saying, I think you're a good dad, and I'm a good dad too, basically.
That's.
Here's a
Would you
weird-
do that to anyone?
What, I responded to Fred's email?
But
Sure.
would you instigate something like that?
Would I send an email like that?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I was happy to be a part of it, but no, I wouldn't send that out. What were you going to say, Scott?
A weird Father's Day question. So someone I know had one son who died, and I was leaving the golf course, and he said, "Hey, have a happy Father's Day." Do I say you too, or how do
I hope you're having a great Father's Day? And did you know his son?
I didn't, but I've heard all about him.
And I'm sure you miss your son, and I'm sure it's a tough.
But
day
is
for you
he
too.
still a father?
I would have handled it with you too. Yeah, I would have said you too.
Yeah,
because
you too. Okay.
If heaven forbid, a child passes away, you remain their parent until you pass away.
You go Happy Father's Day. Oops, forgot. Sorry.
I was like,
what did you do?
I just said thanks.
You didn't wish him a happy Father's Day?
He still has a kid living.
No, he doesn't.
They're all gone.
Well, chances are he has a father as well, so you're covered. He's someone's son, right?
Well, that's not. You don't say Happy Father's Day because you're someone's son.
I'm saying it could have worked for you either way if you got called on it for some reason. But yeah, I think you say you too there.
No. You definitely remember the son and that he lost his son or daughter at that point.
Are you enjoying coaching?
I love it. I mean, I must be loving it because I've done this spring. I did a spring travel team. I did my son's rec team, and then I did my younger son's rec team.
Is it hard?
And now I'm doing summer travel.
Is it hard to play everyone equally? Don't you want to go for the win?
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. It's really tough making that lineup each week. And I found towards the end of the season, I started just sticking to my guns a little more and putting the guys that deserve to play certain places there.
And how old is the team? What grade?
They're third, fourth, and fifth grade.
How did everybody feel? How did the parents feel, more importantly, when you started going for the wins and kind of sitting some of the kids?
I didn't hear any complaints. I think, we just had the team party. A number of them were there, and, everyone seemed to have a good time.
David in Iowa, you're on the wrap-up show. Hey, David.
Hey, hello. Hey, I was calling on the Father's Day thing. I have buddies of mine that have been friends for, years, and I think it'd be more effeminate, as you guys are saying, to avoid the subject on Father's Day when the day is set aside for, people who are fathers than to wish them Happy Father's Day. Saying fuck it and it doesn't exist is, more emasculine than being a man and wishing a good friend of yours Happy Father's Day.
I would wish a good friend of mine Happy Father's Day if I saw him. I'd say, I saw a lot of dads, everyone says Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
And Fred going out of his way, I really do feel was different because him and John have a relationship on that level. But I think it's weird when, Sal's the king of this, and I'm surprised he didn't do this yesterday. Almost every holiday, Sal sends out a disingenuous mass text about Happy Mother's Day, may all your mothers be the greatest day, or Happy Father's Day, or Happy Flag Day, or Merry Christmas.
But it's written in that Sal vernacular, almost like a greeting card. Like, what Sal's trying to do.
And I got about a half a dozen friends who do that. I got a buddy of mine who wished me Happy Father's Day yesterday via text, and I'm pretty sure he only sent it to me. But there's a lot of people who send out everyone in their book, and to me, that completely dilutes it.
Yeah, it's just weird taking the time to type it out and doing all that stuff. I mean, if you see someone, that's one thing, but
yeah, but also to say Happy Father's Day. Maybe you say, I hope you're having a good Father's Day.
Well, that's what I got. Yeah,
but to say Happy Father's Day
there's nothing wrong with that.
I think it is.
Why?
It just strikes me as a little too soft.
Should I have an unhappy Father's Day?
No, but to say to another man, Happy Father's Day.
Do you guys think Howard is offended when he's not included in like sort of the who's a good dad conversations that we have?
Fred fell into that weird abyss that can happen on the show where you just don't see it coming because Howard goes, "Oh my God, Doug emailed me and I don't want to be bothered with that." And then Fred goes, "Yeah, I sent one to John and Gary." Well, why didn't you include me? And Fred goes, "Well, you already said you're annoyed." He goes, "Yeah, but you didn't know that yet."
No, but I think Fred went through it. It's like it's that thing that like Howard's like, well, why does anyone sit next to me? Because like you probably you might enjoy him, you might like him, but you know there's a big risk that he's gonna next day on the air yell at you for sitting next to him.
I almost emailed Howard a couple of times yesterday, say, "Hope you're having a good Father's Day," and I felt that he would be annoyed by it.
You know him at this point, yeah.
Now joining us on Wrap Up Show is the other nominee for Dad of the Year or Best Dad of the Show.
I don't know about that.
Fred Norris. Fred, when
you guys have definitely cinched that up.
Well,
I'm merely an also ran.
That's not true.
That's not true. You're being humble.
You really
I'm
are
the best dad. Stop with this.
What are you not best at?
That's right.
But what you were telling a story during the break about, just tell a little bit about the game ball because, you know.
There's a game ball you give out to whatever player did a great play or whatever during the game. So I feel really bad about this, but I had all the kids lined up afterwards and I go, and today's game ball goes out to, and I started pointing towards my son Kyle, and then I pulled it back and go, no, Peter.
Oh, Jesus.
It was bad. I felt terrible.
And surprised he didn't attack you in the middle of the night with a bat.
And that's why you don't get the vote for Best Dad on the show.
Come on.
Torture your kid like that. But Fred, how did you think? Do you think Howard was offended that you didn't send him that email?
I don't think so. I think that's just him doing his thing that he normally does on there, which is, if he sees something that could be considered a weakness, he attacks. And job well done.
Well, Benji was saying how he thought it was kind of effeminate for you to send it in the first place.
That's a guy who goes to his girlfriend's gigs.
Yeah, we do gigs
and
together.
sings backup when he has no business being on the stage. You want to talk about effeminate? There you go. You're more of a girlfriend than you're a boyfriend.
I'm a great girlfriend. But no, I think there's something that it reminds me of, and I hate this. I assume you probably did you do this?
You're going with stereotypes, Benj.
Yeah, can I finish? It reminds me of guys
I don't want you to
say like we're pregnant.
It's going nowhere.
I hate when guys say like we're pregnant.
No, I get that, but I don't see. I don't see.
Did you say we're pregnant?
No,
I didn't.
Well, I applaud that you at least kept that part of your manhood.
Never said that, Benji.
I applaud that.
He
a
did
man with C+ breasts is calling me effeminate.
Didn't Fred wear the baby Bjorn? The
never.
Didn't you say?
No, I drew the line at that one too.
Absolutely not.
You can have my balls, but I'm not wearing the Bjorn.
Well, like I said,
that was brought up to me, and I said, no, I'm not wearing it. Sorry, can't happen.
I want to move on this for one other Father's Day thing, and then we're going to get to Mark Wahlberg, which is Howard talked about. He's like, hey, I raised 3 daughters. I went to the recitals. The difference between raising boys and raising girls, because you guys have boys and Fred and I have the girls, and it's really night and day.
Well, it is because Scott sort of touched on it a little bit. You can do some great things with your kids that they genuinely want to do, that you genuinely want to do, meaning like when I would say we're going to the Jet game today, there was mass excitement from everybody except for even Mary, because Mary stayed home without us. So you can't do that. You know what I mean? You have to go see Taylor Swift, and which, by the way, frighteningly, I think you're beginning to like. You get to go.
I've grown partial to Tay Tay. It's true.
They're not into One Direction, are they?
No.
Oh, you're lucky.
But you go to even when I remember when John's kids were younger. Disney on Ice. All those boy band concerts,
dance recitals.
So Fred, you're going through that right now with One Direction, because I did it with like Hillary Duff.
By the way, if anybody has tickets out there for Madison Square Garden in December, I'm not going to be shameless about this. Give me some tickets.
See, and that I think is part of what makes a good dad, because you clearly don't want to go, and you're going for your kids because you want to see your kids enjoy it. And
well, it's they expect you're the father. You're supposed to participate. You don't just donate sperm and then walk away.
But Fred brings up an excellent point. I remember the moment where I decided whatever favors I had would no longer be used on me, they would be used on the kids. And
I don't even ask for favors.
And it was to get Barney tickets at Madison Square Garden. Yeah. Like I said, I know if I talk to the record company guy and I get to buy tickets to him, I can't go back in a month and ask for Springsteen tickets. That's a sacrifice I'm going to make.
But our kids are all worth it.
Hey,
so
Gary, will you ever, because you have your sons are 14 and 17?
Yeah.
Will you ever talk about a chick being hot?
No. I mean, I would never do that. I would never say, wow, that chick's hot. I mean, Lucas has pointed it out to me before.
And how does that get mentioned? You go, does that Dad, that chick looks interesting.
No, he's like, she's super pretty or something. He doesn't. I don't think he
say
uses the
nice
word,
tits or anything.
No, he doesn't use the word hot.
All right, here's a Father of the Year, Sal Governale. Sal, we were talking before about. I don't know if you were listening.
The
before.
sarcasm just bleeding through the walls.
By the way, are your kids circumcised?
Yes.
So they can't play What's in My
So they're not
Pouch.
like you.
They can play with me, but I can't play with them.
The game ends with Sal.
Yeah.
What's
He
that,
didn't
Fred?
want competition, I think.
Somebody,
I'm actually glad that they're not, that they are circumcised.
Somebody commented on how, we were talking about what Doug Hurwitz sent out, that Father's Day thing, but a lot of times you'll send out messages on different holidays wishing everybody a happy whatever.
Right.
Almost every holiday.
Yeah, and then I stopped because I realized nobody gave a shit. It was pretty disgusting, to tell you the truth, when you send something out like that, and you just want to extend something nice and wish somebody well, and nobody even has the decency to write at least thank you back. But you after a while, you're like, you know what? It's a group email you sent.
May I answer that?
I ceased that for quite a bit because nobody gave a shit. I think Fred hit the nail on the head. Like he said, like Howard utilizes our email for business use, for professional purposes, and he sent out private ones, and I think that was great.
May I answer your thing?
Yes, you may, sir.
When you send out an email to 150 people saying Happy Father's Day, I don't feel like you really mean it for me. I feel like you mean it more for you.
I
you want to look like the good guy. But
exactly. That's a good point. And I don't think I've sent out Happy Father's Day through our email system.
No,
but
you usually text it.
Yeah, I'll text. I do text it, and I text it one at a time. I don't do a group text for something.
You
don't? No, not at that. No. Never have.
So you just do 100 people one at a time?
I've never done really 100 people. Probably a handful. I would say maybe 20 people.
Did you say thank you to Doug when he sent that out?
I did say thank you to him. Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm the only one who did. Whether it's for a group of people or not, it's just a nice gesture. There's nothing wrong with that, with being kind like that. But I kind of get where Gary's coming from, too. It does come off somewhat insincere when you're just lumping it all together. Did he send it to everyone or just those of us who have kids?
No, I think
that was a group email.
I think
Steve Brandano got it.
Steve Brandano. Happy Father's Day,
something we need to know about, Steve? Or?
Steve, were you in the Dominican Republic last year or something?
By the way, Steve can't have kids, so that was horrible what he said there.
That's really, really bad.
Sal, were you offended when Howard was talking about sort of the
Diabetes
best... Were you offended when Howard was talking about the best dads around here and your name didn't come into the conversation?
No, not. I mean, you Howard should be. No, not one bit. I mean, Howard doesn't really know what I do with my children. He has an understanding of it, but I mean, I've spoken to Howard before about my children, and we've had small conversations. But I don't know if Howard thinks I'm a great dad, but I also don't think Howard thinks I'm an awful dad. I think he's just indifferent to me as a father. He doesn't see me that way.
I think he sees you as a goofball, but you're not take your kids away territory, just a goofball.
Right, exactly.
What do you think makes a good dad?
What do I think makes a good dad? That's a good question. I don't think there's any particular thing that makes somebody a good dad. I think, first of all, it's a tough question to answer because love is unconditional, and and there's what are you laughing at?
You reading from the card you got yesterday?
No. I mean, listen, there are many elements that make a good dad. The most important thing I would say, hands down, is pay attention to your kids. Make them feel important. Make them feel like they have a father figure in their life and somebody that they can look up to and confide in. That's the most important thing, because 90% of the idiots out here who end up in jail or dead or on drugs is because they didn't have a father figure in their life. You turned out all right. No.
You turned out better than you were raised.
Yeah, I was raised pretty awfully.
But Sal's another one of those guys that I think is funny that he does things that he likes to do too.
Yeah.
So like the whole, hey, you know what we're going to do with the kids?
clubs?
No, you know what we're going to do with the kids today? I'm going to dress them all up as Kiss, and we're going to pretend to play Kiss.
That's true. Well,
that's more for you than for them.
Listen, influences are inevitable with your children. My dad watched wrestling when I was a kid. My dad watched wrestling, so I watched it, and then I enjoyed it. There were certain things that he did do that I didn't do, so you pick and choose pretty much. But I wish my dad would have watched maybe baseball or football, because I would have liked to have been involved in that type of stuff.
Sal came up the elevator today, and he wanted to know.
Oh, yeah.
What did you ask me?
How many days a week? I go, did he go to the game on Saturday? And Gary goes, no.
And he looked at me, and I said, there's a game almost every day. And he goes, there is?
Yeah.
And I said, they take a day off like every 2 weeks. And he goes, wow, no wonder they get the big money. He wasn't sure when the World Series was, because JD tweeted, hope Cincinnati gets to the World Series. So he thought it was like this week.
Yeah. But then I remembered, because I don't follow it all, but I know when the World Series is. It's in October. Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Other than your Kiss performing as the Little Gods of Thunder, your Kiss band.
Yeah.
Is there? Have you ever
I'd love
done?
to see a video of that.
We have one. I'll get you one.
What's something that you've done for your kids that you didn't want to do? You know, like I talked about going to a concert, a dance recital, something like that. Is there anything like that you do for them?
Right now, my son's going through his finals. It sucks. I have to go through all of his final exams with him. I question him every day. Last night we were practicing You're the one Italian. doing that? What's that? You're the one doing that? Yeah. Well,
who should be doing it?
Well, hold on.
Someone who can spell.
Let's
well,
make this clear. I get
exactly.
I get the study sheets that are already constructed, Scott.
So you're back at school too now.
Yeah, I'm back at school too.
I know. I get the same thing. I get the fucking study sheets, and now all of a sudden I'm doing chemistry again.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you do that with your kids?
Yeah, I'll do a spelling with them a little bit, and Kyle, I'll. They don't like it because I challenge them too hard. I'll give them math.
What do you mean?
Things. What do you Like punch what? them in the What do you face mean? if they can't spell something right? I'll go through fractions with them in a way, real life way or whatever. And my younger son's like, I don't want to do this, no, and he runs away. And but
what do you
then
mean?
you tase him.
What do you go through fractions in a real life way? I don't.
Well, like
understand.
I'll say, if I have 12 apples and I eat 4 of them, what percentage is left, or something like that, and then they get angry at that.
I think they just want to do the questions that he has to do, not the ones you're making up.
Exactly.
Do your kids ever tell you that you're not teaching it the way that I was taught it in school, and therefore I can't follow what you're saying?
My kids are totally. The one son will listen to everything I say. The other one wants nothing to do with any of my instruction. So
how do you deal with it?
Just keep giving it to him. He'll get it. He gets it.
Forget what he wants.
He waterboards him, I think.
Hi, everybody, it's me, Sal Governale, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discuss me becoming the tiebreaker in the Bigfoot game. We also discuss why did I elect myself? Was it a good move, or was I just being a little stupid? Speaking of stupidity, I also discuss the 9 planets, the acronyms of the 9 planets, and the 5 Great Lakes. A great person, Great Lakes, planets, what more can you ask for? Check it out.
We'll get Sal in here to talk about how proud he was of breaking the tie in the Bigfoot game, and I believe he offered himself up and answered the question correctly of which are the 49th and 50th states to join the union.
I thought that was a really good question for Sal. I was not positive he would know the answer to that.
Neither was I, but I wonder if Sal was positive that he knew the answer to that, and when he learned the answer to that. We'll get into that.
I do think it's interesting that a guy who sat here and cried and said he doesn't like to be called stupid would offer himself up to play this game.
That's an excellent point, which we should question Sal about, because I don't know.
He's putting himself out there. He's putting himself out for the chance to be stupid again.
Right. Well, but
time is way more important.
Exactly. It's all about getting on the air. Steve, we should get Sal down here. Gary made a great point. You always say you don't want to look stupid, and you're worried about that.
Sure.
Why would you offer yourself up as the tiebreaker, knowing that you may get a simple question wrong and be goofed on all day?
Have to take that chance. Today I did not look stupid.
But what if
it was just the opposite? I think somebody who was a stupid person would just forfeit it altogether. Just remain stupid.
Nobody was thinking of you today. That's the point I'm making. And you sat here. This is what I want to say. You sat here, and I watched you. I watched a tear roll down your face while you said, "I'm so sick of people calling me stupid." So
Yes.
you now, when nobody was thinking of you, you put yourself in a position to be stupid. If you didn't know the answer to that, you'd be here. Everyone would be calling you stupid. You'd be mocking you. So I'm wondering, why did you put yourself in that position?
Because good radio supersedes stupidity.
No, it's worse than what you just said, by the way, Gary. He's in that position because he is stupid.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're not putting a smart person in we know is going to know the answer to that question. You put a stupid person in that
But would
position.
a stupid person know to go in?
Clearly they do, yeah, some of them.
So therefore that doesn't make the person stupid.
No, it makes them stupid. They
wouldn't
just
know.
happen to know that
No,
answer.
Will, you got it all wrong.
I think there are.
You see, Will, what you fail to recognize is that good radio comes first. So you have to utilize all your qualities, whether it's stupidity, whether you have the biggest balls in the world, whether you have huge tits, whether you have a smelly vagina, whether you have big teeth like Gary,
Sorry,
and you fuck up,
or
white teeth like
you
yours.
didn't show your cockhead the other day when Howard asked you to.
That's true.
That would have been great radio.
Well, yes, it could have, and I'm sure that time will come in the future. But the point that I'm trying to make today is that
Boy, that's such stockbroker bullshit.
It's
You
not
just
bullshit, it's
completely
the truth.
deflected. I'm sure the time will come in the future. Why do we have to wait for the future when it could have came last week?
Good radio could have happened last week.
Right.
Man.
Suspense, my friend, suspense.
What?
Suspense. Create suspense, a build-up. You need a crescendo.
Like
that's
what-
That's what entertainment's all about.
So what would you have done today?
I mean, when you watch a movie, the guy doesn't get murdered in the beginning, or
Sometimes they do, and then that's an interesting movie too.
whatever. I mean, the revelation's not there. The great revelation doesn't come right off the cuff, off the bat. It comes at the end.
So it's been a slow build to you revealing.
Maybe
your
on the
penis
last
in
day of the
name good
Howard
radio?
Stern show, I'll pull back the foreskin and you can examine the head.
South Life is a great movie.
It sure is.
But what if it was a question today? Like
And
John
yours is a bomb, Jason.
John and I had a backup question. which is again, I think any 6th or 7th grader could answer. Can you name the 5 Great Lakes? Can you?
No, I mean that's no. Well, listen. Regardless of that, let's get back.
But I'm saying if that would have been the question, you'd have been
been a tough one.
But
Lake Erie,
good.
Lake Michigan,
good.
Lake Ontario,
you're rolling.
3 more left.
No, 2 more left.
Want a hint?
Lake Ronkonkoma.
Don't you know the trick they teach you in school?
Yes,
that
it's an acronym. It's an acronym.
Tell them the acronym.
The acronym is HOMES.
Holmes.
Does that help you?
HOMES.
Lake Huron.
Okay.
There you go.
What's the O?
Lake Ontario.
What's the M?
Lake Michigan.
What's the E?
Lake Erie.
And what's the S?
Suez Canal. I don't know. Lake. Lake.
Lake something you're not.
Like
Smart?
stupidity? No.
Lake. This must be a tough one. Lake.
Think of the song "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald."
Did you give me a hint?
Starts with an S.
Lake Shithead. Lake.
Or you can
I got 4 out of 5.
You're
That's not too shabby.
You got 3 out of 5 without.
I got 4 out of. Well, I got 4
without the acronym.
Without the acronyms.
You got 3.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even aware of the. The only acronym I know is "My Mother Baked 9 Pies for Planets." Well, that's not even an acronym actually. That's
wait a second. My Mother Baked 9 Pies. How many planets are there? How many planets are there?
All right, so go ahead.
My Mother Baked 9 Pies.
Yeah, I think they're all acronyms in there. Wait, but that's not even. That doesn't even cover them all.
Go ahead. My mother. Do it.
Wait a minute. That's
Give me
what
the
I remember. Wait, forget about that one.
No.
I
My
forgot.
Mother
I
Baked
screwed
9
that one
Pies.
up.
Go ahead.
That's not even close.
Wait, Mercury.
There you go.
Mars. What the hell's B?
Are you gonna go in order?
Uranus.
There's no B in that. I don't know
Where are you
why.
getting
I
B
think the
from?
teacher who taught me that is
Bates.
wrong.
What happened to my mother? I mean, this is
My.
Okay,
You
so
said
Mercury,
Mercury,
Mars. I thought it was My Mother Baked. P is Pluto.
Okay,
but there's right there.
Pluto
There's
not
not
a planet anymore.
No, we're down to 8 planets.
We'll
okay.
give that to him.
Uranus.
That's fair.
I know. I know all the planets. I know them all. I mean, there's Earth.
Okay.
Good one, Sal. I've heard of that one.
Where does that?
But
pop
you know
up in
what?
my
What do you guys? What do you?
It's so great because I'm looking at the acronym. I went to look it up. I didn't know it.
What is it?
It says, "My very excellent mother just made us 9 pizzas."
Well, that's a different one altogether. Pizza would be better than pie, but whatever. But look,
you got most of the planets.
I know the planets.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Mars, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Uranus.
You got 5.
Earth, 6. Jupiter, 7.
My mother baked 9
No.
Pizzas.
I said Earth. I got 7. 7. Come on, what am I?
Planets, so.
Pluto is right. Did I throw Pluto into
There's
the
like
mix?
50 different acronyms, by the way.
That's Pluto.
Okay, you need one more.
I'm at 8 and down to 9. I need one more.
My very elegant mother just served us nachos. That's another one.
Is that another one?
Yeah.
Venus.
You said
Hey!
that.
Oh.
No? All right. My very elegant mother just served us. I'll get back to you on that. I don't want to. I'm holding up.
Check
the show.
back in. Well,
but 8 out of
independent of
9,
that-
4 out of 5 lakes. Hey.
All right,
I'm
all right, genius.
I'm in
All the moons of Saturn.
I'm in the 90 percentile.
Come on.
Of a 4th grader.
You're definitely improved. But when you walked out today, you were really proud. I could tell you were.
I was
happy.
really proud. First of all, there was a whole catastrophe in the past with that game, with the Bigfoot game. So I was really worried about it as well. Today, the game was executed perfectly. It went great. The buildup was excellent. Turned into a tiebreaker. We weren't exactly sure what to do. I offered myself up because I'm well aware of where I stand, as far as these games are concerned. And it worked. It turned out to be very entertaining, top to bottom, and that's all that matters to me.
So are you now saying that you offered yourself up to redeem yourself for the game not going well last week to make it go better?
I offered myself up because I just thought it could be a good opportunity to throw a question at me and see where it goes.
But even if I think Sal's thinking is even if he got it wrong, I think he gets more angry that you guys say that means he's stupid.
It's not. Yeah. I mean, forget about getting it right or wrong. It's like right here, like you guys are picking at me, like name the lakes, name the planets. I mean, like just
we're not picking at you. We're just throwing you.
No, Will call me stupid 5 times in a row.
Well.
Here's the point.
I don't think
it's
you're
not
stupid.
funny to bring John Hine into the studio and ask him that question.
Of course,
because
right.
he's a smart guy.
Well, who was?
It's funny to bring in Bobo or somebody like you, where there's a good chance they could get a very basic question wrong. That's where the game of chance is.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah,
therefore,
you're an idiot.
just. No. We're on the same page as far as production is concerned, as far as putting good radio together. We're both on the same page. And that's what matters. Therefore, you're an idiot. You're an ignorant asshole.
No, we needed
you're an
somebody
ignorant jerk-off,
who's
and you
not
don't know
very
what the fuck you're talking
intelligent
about.
to go in there.
No.
And you
that
were
has nothing
perfect.
Well,
Thank you.
Yes, I did utilize that to my advantage, but you're an idiot, and you sound like an ignorant jerk-off by saying that.
You're missing planets, and you're calling me an idiot.
I'm not missing. I missed one planet.
Why would he be an idiot if he was smart enough to realize that you were the right guy to send in?
Well, because he's calling me an idiot off the bat.
But do you find it hard to argue with a guy who's 29 points higher than you on the IQ scale? Or that doesn't matter?
No. IQ does not define a person. Not one bit.
Why does it bum you out when you look like an idiot?
Who wouldn't be bummed out when they look like an idiot?
Well, you just said you're not defined by your intelligence.
Sal's not. By the way,
I am intelligent.
Sal's not upset with his IQ score. Just so you know, he's
Why
never
should
been
I
upset.
be?
He
I'm in
thinks
the
it's-
normal
he says
percentile.
Exactly.
But he's upset when he listen. You make fun. We all jump on you when you get very basic questions wrong. So you make we add fuel to the fire. But you're the one that doesn't know this shit. You look stupid on your own.
But you guys
that's
are
your
saying
perception.
that means you're stupid if you don't know that stuff. And
So
I agree with Sal. That doesn't necessarily mean you're stupid if you don't know all the Great Lakes. If you don't know the 49.
Okay, I'll tell you. So Benji, I'm gonna. Say you have $100,000 in the bank. I'm just gonna guess. Say you got $100,000 in the bank, and you're gonna take it to somebody who's gonna handle your money.
Sal.
Right? Hold on. No, just anybody. And the guy, while speaking to the guy who's going to handle your money, he does let on that he does not know where California is on a map.
Right.
Are you going to still give him your money?
That's if I had nothing else to judge on, I might judge on that factor. That could influence me if I have nothing else to judge on.
All right, let's say you have
depends. If he was an investment broker that I knew had a great record, and I
Bernie Madoff had a great record.
Where are all the
Bernie Madoff fooled a lot of smart people.
You're right. We're not being fair because where are all the smart examples from Sal? Like
That's true.
We're a man in full. We know his stupid moments.
his phone calls. It shows a very creative, smart.
Well,
Richard's
50% of that.
Creative is not smart. Creative is creative.
No, you mean
creative is not
I think
smart.
his wordplay. Sal has good comedic skills. It's wordplay that you need a certain amount of level of intelligence to do that.
I think Sal's music knowledge is very, very is
not as good as
his
Gary's.
Kiss knowledge.
Well, to me, that's all Gary's, but that doesn't mean your knowledge isn't solid.
Yeah, well, whatever. Listen, at the end of the day, look, it was a good game.
And I don't think I think
the segment.
I think a lot of hold on. I think a lot of people would love to have the ability that you and Richard have to create the stuff that you do.
Yes.
And there is intelligence behind doing that.
There you go.
I'm not calling you stupid or anything like that. I'm just going back to the beginning. I was curious to find out why you put yourself in that position, because when so many times when you were in that position and it went badly, it was clearly visibly upsetting to you.
It was. But like Will said, in this case, I think offering myself up as a sacrifice worked out pretty good.
He's a martyr. He's a good man.
Just like King Neptune. Thank you, Sal. We're going to take a break. When we come back.
I know King Neptune. Oh, wait, did I forget that one? Was that the one? I forgot it. Neptune. I got it.
We'll talk about...
John got
That's where King Neptune
No,
comes
he's talking
from.
about King Neptune. That's the guy in the sea or some shit.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about our pets. Howard's having some difficulty with Bianca, and we all talked about what would happen if our pets passed away. Thankfully, Will Murray was here, who has a cat thanks to his wife, but also has definitive opinions about what people should do with their pets. Here's how it went.
Joe in Connecticut. Welcome to the wrap-up show.
Howard was talking about his dog today. It really fucking irritated me, I'll tell you, because I'm a huge fan. I always will be. But let me tell you something. He's sitting there letting his dog suffer, okay? And he's complaining about, oh, I got to go to work, don't die now. What the fuck are you talking about? I put my dog down and I was at work the next day, because that's what guys do. I don't care if you're on network television or anything like that. He's no better than those glass walls assholes that torture animals, okay? He's letting his dog suffer and fall downstairs because he wants to work. Get in the fucking groove of life, asshole, and get your head out of your ass. I want to get your opinion on that. I got to go. Love the show, guys. fuck Benji.
I was having trouble following it. Howard's mistreating his dog. How?
He was early in the show. Howard was talking about how the animals are sick and Bianca's sick, and he mentioned how, jokingly, how he had to go to work and leave the dog. He said it was nice to have sex with Beth without the animals around, that kind of thing. But if you don't think Howard cares about that dog, and there's a reason that he can't put it down, I'm sure.
But was this guy saying kill the dog and go to work?
Yes, pretty much.
Oh,
or do what you got to do and then move on.
Well, what if taking care of the animal, send them to the vet? Isn't that? I'm missing what he's saying.
No, the guy's saying that like Howard would be have more sensitivity, which I don't agree with. If Howard sort of made a joke like, I need to get through AGT season without this misery of Bianca passing away, God forbid. But this guy's saying you're torturing her so you can keep doing something.
So put the dog down?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Dog's in pain now. That's what this guy said.
Yeah, stop the dog from suffering. That's what he was saying.
But what is Bianca suffering from?
Well, she's 10, and I guess Howard said she's getting very old, and she collapsed.
She's having issues. Tough to walk around, things like that. But I think when that inevitably does happen, Howard's going to take that rough, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. I know he will. I think about my dog's 8 years old now. You know what I always think about when I think about my dog passing? I think about Brian Phelan, who's like the manliest man on the show, came in the morning that his dog died, and Howard said, "You want to say a few words about your dog?" And Brian started to cry. And like he's a dude, he's a man's man.
I remember when Ronnie's dog passed. Ronnie was completely shaken up over it.
That's one thing I've never really gotten about pet owners in general. It's
Will does not get the pet thing.
If you had a kid and you were told the kid was going to die when it's 8 years old, like who would put themselves through that? Like you get so emotionally invested in this animal, knowing it's going to die in a couple of years, and you're going to be really upset about the whole thing.
Because there's great joy that comes with the 9 or 10 years that you get, and the passing only lasts for a little while. I mean, you get great. I get great.
But again, like I said, with the kid, I don't think if you knew your kid was going to die when it was 8 years old, you'd have the kid.
My kid's not a dog, though.
Oh, you're saying never
who you ask around here, believe me.
start to invest in a pet emotionally because
right.
Well, you're just setting yourself up for heartache. Clearly, no.
Well, you shouldn't be born then, because then you got to watch your parents die.
Will doesn't have any dogs.
I didn't have
by
a choice
the way.
in that.
But Will's not.
Will's got a cat that he loves.
Will's not an animal lover.
Listen, I had 4 dogs growing up, and I was never like, "Oh, I'm going to cry like my kid just died when the dogs."
But you
died.
didn't treat dogs the way that Howard treats a dog. Like a dog was like, I know somebody who told me, "Yeah, we had 4 dogs growing up. One died. We just got another one."
Scott DePace?
No.
Oh.
No, you don't treat your dog or didn't treat your dogs like children, whereas
Absolutely
other
not.
people
No.
here do treat their dogs that way.
That's true.
So
did your dog sleep in bed with you?
No. They slept outside.
You had
a farm.
Outside dogs?
Yeah, I mean, like one was allowed inside.
But it's funny because over the years, like I'll hear Howard doing raps on the air, and we'll be on the phones, and he'll just turn around sometimes and it'll go, "It's a fucking dog. It's not a fucking person."
Exactly. Thank you.
But it's funny because you more than any of us have faced death.
Yes.
At like 16, right? 15, 16. So I mean, I'm just picturing like people like, don't bother being friends with him. He's like, a cancer
Good
kid.
point. Hey, I pulled through, man.
They're gonna invest in
here.
Will.
Yeah, don't get invested in him.
Joe, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Hey, Howard was saying about how the cat sleep with him now. I remember a couple of years ago him really getting on Gary about him letting, what's your dog's name, Murphy, sleep with you, and the cat sleep with you. I just kind of want to get Gary's take on that.
I don't remember, but we always talk about that one day we want to go back and do a show of Howard's rules that are no longer rules anymore. Everybody who drinks is stupid. Don't. He once had a whole thing where he yelled at somebody that had a dog who hadn't had his balls cut off, and it was a whole screaming thing about what kind of fucking idiot wants to look at balls. Like Howard's got a whole set of rules that change as you move on. So I don't remember that, but I think that's really funny.
Well, another thing, too, I had a friend of mine who his father allowed his cat to sleep with him. He had a cut on his leg. Well, the cat's paw went up against this cut on his leg. Dude got cat crap in his that cut. Had to have his leg amputated. So I'm against the animals sleeping with me, especially cats with that. They're always engaged in their fecal matter. So,
well, I will tell you this: we have a big rule when the pets sleep with us. And the cats always sleep on top of the covers, but when Murphy goes underneath the covers like 100 times a night, we have a top sheet and then another like a blanket and then a quilt, whatever you want to call it. So he's only allowed to go under the quilt. So I have a blanket and a sheet between the dog and us and skin.
I That's a lot of work to allow your
It
pets.
is. It is a lot of work.
I know
Thanks,
Jason lets all three of his pets sleep in bed with him and Janice. And I know one day he came in with scratches all over his forehead. I guess the cat sleeps on top of his head. And sometimes it woke up in a rustle or whatever and scratched his head all up.
I knew a guy a long time ago. This is so gross. Who said that he woke up one time and his dog was licking his balls. The guy's balls. He did stop it, but I remember him telling me.
Not immediately.
I remember him saying, it wasn't entirely uncomfortable.
I mean, speaking of Jason, do you think he's the one who would take it the hardest when his pet passes away? I mean, Howard's awfully close with the animals. Jason is too. We talked about Ronnie. Sal, I know, loves Cinnamon, his dog.
Cinnamon?
Who do you think's... And Richard Christie cries over anything. I remember when one of his fishies died. Who do you think would take it the roughest here when they lose their pet?
I think it's going to be me. I really do. I love my dog, and I will be very bummed when he's gone. Although I tried to time it. I think I talked about this before. I tried to time it out based on the how long these dogs usually live. That one or both of my kids would be gone from the house by the time he dies. Because I think it's just I'd rather make a call to college than have fucking kid walk in and see a dead dog on the floor.
See, I didn't think it was going to be Gary. Do you?
Gary seems pretty involved with the dog. Jason, though.
No, not with
Jason
a
talks
dog.
about like their pet.